Hey there, friends! If you're all caught up on last week's shenanigans, you can skip the recap by jumping to this point in the video. Otherwise, enjoy the show. Previously on Pokemon Dungeons and Dragons.
And let's begin. So my notes. Sesh 32. Milo is taking Glenn out of the coop. He can't fly.
Hashtag Pudgy Pidgey.
Yes. Monty can kind of fly. I'm just reading my notes verbatim. I'll
Do
stop.
it. Yes, no, do it.
So we were taking Route 113 to Mayburn. You know, my notes are really weird.
I like it.
It was a pretty rough looking path, and we immediately run into creepy drowsies right out of the gate. Like, we barely start going, and right away it's ooh.
It was worse than that. It's the creepy laugh that, please don't do it.
Do it again, do it again.
Don't.
Cut, give us a taste.
No.
Makes my skin crawl.
That's enough. You don't even need to hear it. That's enough. There it is. So we hear that from the bushes and around us. And they're playing mind tricks on all of us individually. I wrote down chocolate dipped as a description. I don't know if that's something you said.
The drowsy, that is what you said.
Probably.
Yeah, it's
because it's got the brown.
It's an aardvark that's been dunked in chocolate. It's a dunkaroo.
A Dunkabark.
I don't remember what CJ's specific hallucination was that they had you.
The bird attack. I was by myself in an open field and I got attacked by a bird.
Okay, so keep that in mind when I describe what happens next.
What happened next will surprise you.
Then, soon after, Phoebe has a vision of a burning forest, and I put post-war situation, question mark, with Pichu giving me my glasses, and I see something that looks a lot like Kaz, but just larger and a lot worse looking. So I'm assuming it's the Prime Mind. Like, that's immediately where my Prime Mind goes. Get it? Alright.
That mind is primed.
So then we run away because we're like, this is messed up. We don't want to be near these things. Didn't we battle one? Didn't we take out one
Yes.
of them? Yeah.
A drowsy, yes.
Yeah.
Evan, Rude, and Monty took out the first one, and then
we
then
we
you just
took
leave
off.
it there?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
We took off.
Sorry about it.
And like soon after seeing the visions, we hear the creepy drowsies. And then we came across a Kabuto, which we like just took with us, and we're like, "We're taking you, bro. Bye. Come with us."
Well, they made him have like a weird vision blackout thing too.
They did?
Yeah, and that's why I was like, oh, I'll leave him alone. So I tried to take him with us.
Okay, yeah.
Because he was like walking back, and then he had the same reaction that you two had when you were having your vision, and then he started walking again. And I was like, they're abusing this poor Kabuto.
All right, so we grabbed Kabuto, not consensually, but for his own good. Doesn't mean it's morally correct. I don't know. You decide. Anyway. We drag him with us.
Well, Evan Rude picked him up to fly him away because Milo didn't want to leave him there, and then Derby whipped up a sandstorm to like disorient the drowsies, and then when we ran out of the sandstorm, we were all separated.
Yes. So CJ was by himself. Bentley was with Crash, and then Phoebe and Milo were with Evan Rude and the kidnapped Kabuto.
Kabuto.
And we were out of the forest. Isn't that when you had your vision?
No.
When you were alone? No, that was after the fact. You were
I
just
had my
find us?
vision.
Yeah,
and then you saw the bird.
Of the plains.
Okay.
I had a vision of what then happened.
Okay, yeah. Which is the foreshadowing. And then we ended up finding each other because of Pendleton and Ona. And we got back together inside of a barn, which was out in the middle of a cornfield.
Out of guilt, I had Derby build Kabuto a new home.
Which, yes, you did. You're like, here you go, buddy. Sorry about that. And he
scooted into his new life.
Yeah, and he rolled with the punches.
Love it or list it.
Yeah. Love it or list it.
Yeah.
Newly dug hole.
Kabuto's like, I could flip this real quick, make a lot of profit. This is prime real estate right here.
Oh no.
Yes.
It's got a good structure to
Yes.
it.
It should be noted after
1 bedroom, no bath.
After the hand wringing him out, was it morally correct to take this Kabuto? We did give him a home. We didn't just leave him homeless and disoriented out in the corn. Okay, so we're inside a giant barn in the middle of all this corn that we can hear growing.
Can't confirm that.
Which we find an Eevee, and it's like a super.
It's got a high pedigree.
It's best in show.
Yeah. It's got its little pedigree with it. It just showed us its papers, and we're like, you can stay.
And its testicles.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Then, as we're in the barn, with Milo, keeping an eye on the giant bird that starts attacking us inside of the barn, we see blobs that start fighting with this giant bird. And then, soon after, we find out it's a bunch of cadabras, half of which we drag into the barn after a botched attempt to distract the bird. We find out there's 3 cadabras. We dragged one in that was dying. It gives a vision to Bentley.
All of us.
It projected it through Bentley,
But you
so
touched
y'all saw it, and I...
Yes.
He went to deadlights with it. He was like, oh.
Yeah,
basically.
where we saw that they intentionally split us as a group. Then I put maybe the Kadabra were attacking the giant bird because it was one of the Source Stone Guardians.
Speculation.
Yeah. Interject if there's anything I'm missing, but then the bird is just watching us. We're like, how do we get away? Derby builds a tunnel. Crash tries to distract it. It fails. It destroys the barn, the giant bird.
I'm going to interject. Crash did not try to distract it.
I thought...
My theory was that it wasn't going to attack us because we thought it would only attack the cadavers because they were wearing cloaks. So I made Crash go outside, and then it came. We were like, oh, fuck. We jumped in the hole.
Okay. Yes. All right.
And then, yes.
And then I think it did.
I destroyed the barn.
It destroyed the barn.
Okay.
So then we're in a tunnel.
Rip barn.
Thanks to Derby. The real MVP.
We rescued the Eevee that's now with us.
Yes.
High pedigree Eevee.
Yes. At which point in the tunnels, Baby Cubone has his funky shadow doing things that are not directly correlated to what he's doing. So his shadow is living like Peter Pan.
PP shadow.
Okay, so Milo and CJ climb out of the tunnels thinking that's a good idea because there's a giant bird following us.
Perfectly fine.
Then, what do they find? But a lone Psyduck having a migraine, and
Just getting through it.
it should so happen that this Psyduck ran into none other than Wyman Cooper, aka... What's his name?
Wayland Coover.
Wayland Coover.
Wayland Coover, a.k.a. Wyman Cooper.
But he wrote Wyman Cooper.
Tangling boy.
He wrote Wayland Coover.
Okay, sorry, Wayland Cooper. I put that above my bad.
Bentley was like,
Wayland
Cooper's a
Cooper.
real person.
A.K.A. Wyman Cooper.
Yes.
A.K.A. Tangela.
Yes.
Who passed on the message of be seeing you to Milo. And that's where we stopped. Pretty much.
He's got a new team member too, a Nidoran.
Yep.
Yeah.
We saw it in a vision that the Psyduck let Joel or Milo see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind meld with Psyduck, which was swifty.
Yeah.
Take shirt off.
Take a shit on the floor.
Welcome to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragons. Join our heroes, Phoebe, Milo, CJ, Bentley, as they explore the Laris region, learn about their new friends, and discover the world around them. Having reached the relative safety of Psyduck's hideaway, our heroes continue their hopeful march to Mayburn.
Y'all remember where you are? Chilling with Psyduck?
Walking in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Phoebe
and Bentley are still in the tunnel, but I don't know geographically where we are. I think we're like kind of sort of maybe back on the path, but also maybe in like the woods.
Yeah.
We also don't know what path. We assume that we went the correct direction.
We could be wrong. We could be right.
So,
but Psyduck was taking us to people, I think, is what we asked him to do.
Yes.
So
we did ask him
to what people, we don't know.
We'll find out.
People. You know, just people.
Just people.
Just people. So who's underground?
Those two.
Yeah.
Those two. Manny's out.
Manny and Mortar are out.
Us and Crash are up top.
They were doing some training with Manny's Peter Pan shadow, and Mortar was reluctantly showing him the ropes, but was also like, why do I have to deal with this obnoxious munching baby?
This kid isn't mine.
But it is, though.
You hatched it.
You basically hatched it. Took forever.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. And then, so above ground is CJ, Milo. Crash is out because Crash is always out.
Monty and Glenn.
Monty and Glenn are out. Cool.
And the duck.
And obviously, who could forget?
I don't like
Guac.
this. This is going somewhere negative.
No, I'm just
Setting the scene.
Yeah, I'm just setting the scene.
Sure.
Oh, the tunnel caves in. Glenn is knocked unconscious.
Fuck! Glenn explodes.
See, I was right! God damn it!
Glenn explodes. He's gone.
Poor
Glenn.
Poor Glenn. Okay. Yeah, the Psyduck will continue to lead your intrepid band of friends all along as Derby continues to pop up out of the ground, see where you're going, and dig the tunnel in that direction.
Cool.
He's being very careful not to disrupt root systems or anything, so the ground doesn't just fall in on him.
So
Nice.
He's
An
wise.
intelligent diggle.
He's an engineer.
hey, Psyduck. Can you see the future?
He goes,
Oh. Yeah? Because I'm just curious how, if Tangela gave you, Wayland gave you that message, how you knew where I would be to give it to me.
he just goes,
So you knew I would come up there? And I'm not really getting much. Can you do any?
It seems like he said yes every time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's yes.
that confirms it.
I think so.
I'm glad you're up here.
if work is yes, say quack again.
That's like the only noise it can make.
See, quack is yes, quack. Yeah, see, it's fine. Mm-hmm. I mean, you have the option. You can insight check on it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I know you
Insight
can never
check
do
with
that,
quack.
Yeah, we never do that.
but it never happens.
Oh!
Crit!
Mama!
Yeah.
First roll of the day.
In this instance, yes, quack means yes.
Solid.
He seems to have been able to know exactly where you're going to be, and he sat there with the message that he had for you.
That's
so
cool.
he knew.
He knew you were coming.
This guy's impressive.
That is really cool, Psyduck. And I'm gonna see if he likes a little temple massage.
Oh yeah. He just goes.
What's your name? Solid.
Mila, what's going on up there? That was a different noise than what... Yeah, that was different from the other quacks.
I guess our new friend Psyduck here can see the future.
Say what now?
He can see the future.
Ooh, can you see our future?
Yes.
That would be it.
I think he can, but it looks like it gives him headaches. So I don't want to ask him at this current juncture. Maybe when we get to town.
Okay.
Fair?
Yeah.
Side effect for seeing the future is headache?
Yeah.
Seems like not a big deal side effect, but all right. Like, these headaches really hurt, though.
Maybe for you.
Does anyone have any Advil or stew?
Milo, what does it look like up there? Like, are we back on the path? Can you see the planes of the bird or anything? Are you safe up there?
Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe we're walking just kind of through this forest, and Psyduck just said he's going to take us to where people are.
I thought we told him where we were going.
I don't remember.
Did we tell him we're going to Mayburn?
Yeah, I don't really see the planes or anything.
All right.
Are we on a path?
Yeah, it's the one we started on, right?
No. You're just in the tree line.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I thought we went back to the path and we were following.
No, we were trying to, but we popped up under Psyduck.
Can you ask him if he knows where Mayburn is?
Are we going towards Mayburn, Psyduck?
That seems like a yes.
5?
Oh,
Much
boy.
less certain of that.
Yeah, okay. We're going to Mayburn.
I think so.
Alright.
I'll certainly find out.
Alright,
Totally.
we'll keep walking. I'm gonna try one more time, since last time it was kind of interrupted. Have Monty kind of show Glenn how to search for food.
Show him what's what.
Yeah.
Show him what's what. Okay. Show him what's what. Show him what's what.
What is this?
Survival. Survival.
Is wisdom?
Wisdom.
19.
19?
19.
Okay, so that's a 19 from Monty to teach. Let's get a learning roll from Glenn.
Oh god.
Any dice for Glenn?
Teaching
Glenn!
it great. Is Glenn a good student?
No.
Yes, he is.
7 on the die.
7 on the die, okay.
Glenn is a decent student.
Anybody can learn.
Glenn just goes,
Average. You know what? I like Glenn.
he kind of like pops up and down a little bit. As Monty's like trying to instruct, he's like,
Hey Monty, just go find it and Glenn follow him.
Glenn just goes,
Follow him!
he kind of just tumbles onto the ground. Just hops along on the
Alright,
ground.
get back on my glove. And then I'm gonna kind of like run behind Monty and like just put your wings out. We'll pretend.
Get back on my glove. You've disappointed me.
The last time, Glenn.
Yeah! Don't get back on my glove.
And I'll just run behind Monty with
He's a
Glenn on my
stern
glove.
but fair teacher. Okay. Yeah. Very, very occasionally while you're sprinting from behind, you just hear the sound of Psyduck sticking his head over the ground and guacking.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Diego told Bentley that at a certain point...
He said, come on, Vamanos.
Everybody let's go. Said that Cubone at some point is going to try to like skull bash things, and that's like how it develops the skull. Can Bentley glean how close or far away Baby Cubone is from that, and if he started doing that type of training now, would it hinder him in terms of like breaking the shell helmet? Or could it withstand that?
Shell?
Yeah, the shell.
You can attempt to like observe his weird combat thing that he's got going on with the Shadow Cube of it.
Shadow thing?
Yeah. Just see
like
what he's doing.
Pokemon handling?
Just perception. Just see what he's doing.
Proceed.
Okay.
Or investigation, whichever you'd like.
2.
17.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have any real instinct to like head bash or bop or anything. He's really just trying to like munch and tackle.
Munch his shadow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like the end goal is like eat the shadow.
Okay.
Because it's moving.
Solid goal. Like chasing his tail, but his shadow.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah. Like, he doesn't seem to have any grander thought than I'm gonna get it because it's moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna break him. He's marching around.
Now that kind of the bugs on the trees nearby have quieted down.
Oh, you mean the screaming?
I'm just kind of curious. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But do you have Bang with you?
Yeah.
If he wants to like climb one of these trees to see if he can
see where we're at.
See where we're at. See if that bird's anywhere nearby that we need to be concerned about. And or maybe any other birds in the area.
Sure. I'm gonna throw a Bang.
Trees that are screaming.
Bang! I'm gonna turn to Bang and go, hey,
Bang!
Climb that tree. There might be a giant bird up there, so be careful. But look around and see if you see any towns or like roads.
Yeah, he goes, and then he just goes, he springs into action. How high up do you want him to go?
All the way up.
All the way?
Yep.
To the tippy top.
Yeah, he makes his way up there and he kind of like does the hang off thing, like spins around a little bit. Looks kind of like a dork. And then he wraps his tail around and he just starts pointing in 2 directions.
Oh, thank you. What the hell does that mean?
Is that like a path you see, Bang?
He's like,
what does that mean?
and he like holds his thumb, he's like this.
Like a building? All right. Both ways? That way. Both ways. Both ways. Solid.
Is that on the way? Like if we're looking at him, is he pointing in one of the directions we're heading?
He's pointing north and south relative to you.
So like where we're heading in behind us?
No, like if you're heading in
Perpendicular?
Yeah, he's pointing in either direction.
We're going west-east. He's pointing north-south.
Precisely.
Do you see any birds up there, Bang?
He just kind of looks around.
I feel like you would have screeched real loud.
And he goes, and just points like way in the direction that you're coming from.
Thank God.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, come down.
Hey guys, we Bang went up and he said the bird's nowhere near us. If you guys want to come up
Are you
top.
sure?
Yeah.
Calling Bang a lie?
Do you want us to look at a bird?
He said it's far.
He says real far away. Back where we came from. He didn't follow us.
Okay.
If you guys want to come up.
You can climb out of the hole.
Your call. Chicky Baby is going to grab the Eevee and pull herself up through the hole.
Even some vines. They make their way above ground.
Bentley's gonna go grab Manny and hey, Derby, do you think you could like elevator me with ground? That was cool.
That was really cool.
Thanks, Derby.
Good job, Derby. I'm gonna give you a little rest time, alright, bud? And I'll call back.
Goes in the hole.
Cool. So, Phoebe, Bentley, this is Psyduck.
Met your beak down below.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
He likes head rubs and he can see the future.
You like
Can I see the card that he gave you, Mila?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like an old pro battling card, but it's really worn out.
That's like a new Pro Battler card now.
Oh, fair point. I think you just found this and it's like...
Oh, probably, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
So, I don't know, maybe I've created a monster. Maybe my son's gonna be
Well, Psyduck said
new world
yes.
champion.
Absolutely.
Psyduck, was he rude to you? Okay, good. Good. I taught my son better.
I don't think he'll be rude.
Yeah.
I think he just wants to be the very best.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said yes when I said I created a monster, so I didn't know if he was mean to Psyduck.
No.
Psyduck, do you know what direction Tangelo was going in?
There it is. He's really strong with information. He says yes a lot, so he knows a lot of things.
I'm gonna insight check that.
No, you're not.
15-5. I don't know what he means, but I'm sure we'll come across Tangela again someday.
Yeah. I feel like Tangela is keeping tabs on us. Particularly you, but I don't think we have to worry about having to find him.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
And I also don't think it would be a life or death thing. It would just be like, battle me for experience.
Yeah,
I'd be like, heck
for sure.
yeah.
You'd be like, look how strong I became. And
Absolutely.
Like, wow,
For
you're
sure.
right, Tangela, you are strong.
I
bet you have IL-10.
He just absolutely blows by us in the same amount of time.
I mean, he might have as many badges as me at this point.
Oh, it'd be so cool if he teamed up with us, though. If we found out, like, who's behind all these shenanigans, to have Tangela just, like, roll up.
So that begs the question, do we continue to follow Psyduck or deviate according to Bang?
I thought they were in the same direction.
No.
Well, I thought I would want to go to Mayburn, which was the original plan.
I don't know where we are, so I don't know if that's Bang or Psyduck.
Psyduck, can you talk to Bang and try and figure out the best course of action, where we should go? Figured just let them discuss amongst themselves, and then maybe they'll come to a conclusion.
He just stares over at Bang and just goes, "Gwark," and Bang just goes, "You alright?" And just points in a direction.
The direction we're heading?
Seems like he may have done what he did to you earlier to Bang.
Yeah, maybe.
And Bang's like, it looks like he's trying to get water out of his ears or something.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Okay, let's just follow Psyduck.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good.
Thanks, Bang. I'm gonna give him a high five.
He's like,
I mean, if Psyduck can see the future and knew exactly where in the forest you were going to pop up, I feel like following Psyduck to where we should go next is maybe not the worst idea.
That's fair, that's fair.
Where's the most sinister trap?
"You'll
keep
get
walking.
you where you need to be."
We'll keep walking.
Cool.
Is Monty still out and about?
Yeah, he's nearby. Like you can see him.
How does Manny interact with Psyduck?
Very tenuously. Manny appears to be incredibly curious, but if you're holding him, he can't really get any closer.
Okay, I'll set him back down and have Mortar continue to like watch over him and play with his shadow more.
Yeah. No, then he will immediately run over and try to catch Psyduck's tail as it wobbles back and forth with every step.
Okay. I have faith that that's not going to be successful.
I'm gonna go over to Chicky Baby and the Eevee.
Yeah.
And kind of like go like this on the Eevee's head and be like, "You okay?"
Yeah. You like tousle the hair and he goes, and it, like immediately tries to like fix it.
I'm gonna do it again. Don't have to be so pretty.
She goes,
It'll be okay.
starts to like walk away. It has like a show dog prance.
Oh god.
You have a brush, you could brush it.
What a fancy
I
ass.
could ask William.
It has been a while since we looked in the hat.
It's true. I'm kind of afraid.
Check.
I mean,
Alright.
there might be something in there that Manny could utilize too.
He pulls out 7 human fingers.
I mean, he had clumps of your hair, so it's entirely possible.
What?
He pulls out a fake passport, a fake mustache, $1,000
That would be
cash, and a gun.
amazing. I
And a
would
blank check signed by Deacon.
respect.
He's really getting around.
William's side
Endless
quest.
social security cards.
Okay, I'm gonna send out William.
Okay.
William.
He's much taller now.
Hi, William. I'm sorry. Do you have any brushes? I'll, like, mimic a brush going through my hair.
And he just goes,
No, in your hat. Brush.
head check.
Hat check.
Head check. Head check.
14?
A brush materializes.
What? He does not have a brush, but he does have half of a comb.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
And it just says Unbre. And he hands it to you.
Thanks, William.
Says what?
Unbre.
Unbruh.
UNBRE. And then it's snapped in half.
Half brush? Comb.
Comb.
Half a comb.
UNBRA.
I'm gonna brush the Eevee.
Okay. Make a Pokemon handling check. Gotta get close enough to brush the show dog.
And you gotta brush its teeth.
That's extra.
10.
10. The Eevee does not allow you to get close enough. It is uncomfortable with the idea.
You wanna try?
Sure.
Pokemon Handling check.
Fucking gonna go great.
Beavis.
Yeah, it did go great. 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, you go for a second. You're like, I'm sorry, I messed with your hair.
Is this better?
And it gets close enough for you to get it.
I've never done this before.
Yeah, no, you're both equally uncomfortable with the idea. It's not running away from you, but
Try
it's
its
like
tail.
All right.
it's kind of like purrs and chirps excitedly,
Oh, you like that? You like that?
and then it kind of swishes the tail.
Oh. Kind of like a cat.
Hey, William, could you check your hat again? I've got Manny here, and he likes to munch things. I was thinking maybe if you had something in there that
He pulls out a stick.
Critical stick.
that could maybe work. He's kind of teething. There's something he
He
could.
pulls out a second stick.
All right, Manny, do you want to bite down on the stick?
Mandy's like going after the Psyduck tail, and he kind of spins around, and the egg's like over one of his eyes.
Over here, bud. Go try and munch the stick.
He starts munching on your shoe.
Okay, close enough. Good work.
Baby train.
Not going well.
William will hand you the two sticks.
Alright, and I'll try and like use it as what is the word for the horse thing? They chew on? Whatever that is.
It's a B word.
Because of the thing. Yeah, use it as a
Hey,
thing.
chew on this, not my shoe, please.
Does that calm him down at all?
He's just munching the stick now.
Okay.
He's not eating your shoe.
I'll let him munch the stick. Okay.
Yeah, the shadow will pull on one side. Like leans over.
That's fine. Let them hash it out.
They're playing tug of war now with the sticks.
Establish dominance over your shadow.
Let's send Derby out.
He's back.
I want to try something. Hey, Derby.
Break completed.
Back boy.
I want to see if you can make something like this for me, alright? So, if you can make like a little platform about a foot off the ground, perfect. And then, just beyond that, can you make like a ring or like maybe a wall with a hole in it?
And then he just goes, thoop, and shoots himself through.
That was sweet!
There's a little circle behind.
Can you make another platform on the other side that's like a little bit taller? Thank you. Hey, up top for that, legit. I want to see if the Eevee is into like doing show stuff.
Go for it.
It's like, hey Eevee, have you ever done anything like this?
It looks at it and it looks at you and just goes. It's like, yeah, but not like there.
You want me to
Dirt
make it
Harvard.
It just goes. And just goes and like leaps very neatly through the hole and like perches on the higher platform.
So I'm gonna send out Arjan and ask him to light the ring on fire.
Okay.
And like the hole.
Yeah, you light it on fire and the Eevee's just like.
Come on, you can do it.
And just leaps right back through.
Is this the kind of stuff that you're used to doing?
She'll jump back through and then perches up on like one paw.
Oh.
Kind of like stands up tall.
It's kind of cool.
Perfectly like extends the tail all the way up. And it's just like balancing.
Interesting.
Neat. Do you have a trainer? Do you know where they are? Oh.
Well, we have a little bit of insight now as to what they did and where they might be.
Yeah, indeed.
Hey, Cider. I mean, if this is not too much to ask, Eevee, you can say no, but do you think that you could read Eevee's thoughts and try and figure out and then tell one of us where her trainer went?
And as Eevee's kind of like perched up and standing there, she just drops down back to all fours and just gets that like 1,000-yard stare. And then she kind of like comes back to, and Sadek just goes, wow.
You don't know?
Wow. It's like the Terminator situation.
Well, I thought if anybody would be able to figure it out and relay it, it'd be Psyduck, but if Psyduck doesn't know, then I don't know that we can really help Evie.
No.
My concern is, I mean, especially with the collector out there, that I feel like there are a lot of trainers or people that would want to have Evie, and they might say, oh yeah, this is my Pokemon, thanks for finding her, and I don't know if we can know for sure, you know what I mean?
I wonder if there's a way at the Pokemon Center for them to tell.
Are all Pokemon chipped?
Oh,
let's find out.
That's a good thought. I like that idea.
Okay.
But I think before we come to any conclusions about who her trainer is, we should try and figure that out, because I feel like she'd be pretty valuable to a lot of people. And
For sure.
I think we'll also know based on how she reacts.
That's a fair point. I mean, who knows how long she's been away from a trainer, though?
Who knows? Maybe her trainer's dead.
Whoa.
It's grim.
I mean...
Earmuffs.
Maybe they're having a good time.
That's what I've been hoping about Crash's. That's what I've been hoping about Crash's trainer, so, you know, kind of morbid, but...
Yeah. On that note...
Sun's getting real low.
Is it? Actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all have been out and about for a long time.
Bedtime.
Should we set up camp?
Camping, dude.
Okay. While they set up, I'm gonna see if Monty's back with any.
Yeah, he'll
snacks
return
he's
with several small berries. They appear to be like very, very tiny budding orange berries. Very
Nice.
little.
Okay.
And the other talon is just full of worms.
Nice.
And he starts throwing them to Glenn.
Perfect. That's what I was going to ask him to do anyway.
To fatten them up.
share a meal together, and then I will use the small Oran berries to make something for Psyduck, our guide, as I promised.
Okay. What's everyone else do?
I'm going to make him like an Oran berry pancake.
Wow. You're getting good at cooking. Well,
Trying.
Yeah. I'm going to give the Eevee one of my cookies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, win her over.
Dude, let's
treats
split it up and like do some little show stuff.
Probably a good idea. You want to have Derby make a little course?
I was gonna have him do, so when we were in Wadalonga and we were doing our Rite of Learning, I was having him make like clay discs, and then maybe Eevee can kind of like break through them and be like a sweet little effect, or like Violet can just punch them and they'll just like kind of create an effect around her while she does her tricks.
Sure. Sounds neat.
Or here's my wild idea.
Work for it.
So, Derby, can you make like a U in the ground? Like a hole that's like a U?
Like a half pipe.
No. Like a pipe almost.
Yeah, he'll just go.
You mean like a tube?
Yes.
It just pops up on the other side.
And then can you make me like a big square?
Like a cube?
No, like just like a platform.
Okay.
That's not attached to the ground. Like a slab.
Yeah, he can do that.
Okay. And then I'm gonna put it on cover one hole.
Okay.
Evie, you wanna get on this little square here?
Make a persuasion check.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I don't either.
She's dubious.
Nope. The die doesn't know what you're doing either.
That's a 1.
Yeah, no, she's like,
Okay, so
you know what? I don't think I do.
all right, fine. So, watch. Hey, Glenn, get on the little popper.
Oh, God.
No, it's gonna help. It's gonna help. Now,
All right, now that we've crushed Glenn.
no. So, Glenn, sit on this platform, okay?
Yes, Monty will throw a worm on there.
Okay.
Climb on.
All right, and then you're gonna use this to help you get some flight, and I want you to land on my glove, okay? And then Monty, I want you to whip a tailwind into this hole.
Oh my. Blimey. Whip up that tailwind.
Whip it in there.
For an 11.
Okay, he successfully tailwinds.
Okay.
But there's not enough pressure behind to like lift the slab of earth.
Hey, let's try this. Hey, Crash, shoot water in there real hard.
Make that check, son. Make that check, son. Make that check, son.
What is this? What kind of caster?
Get that check, son.
What kind of caster?
He is a wisdom caster.
Then that is a 18.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of force. Yeah, he just jettisons a bunch of water into the hole, and you just feel like as little Glenn just goes.
That may have been too much.
And he ends up like suspended probably like 10 feet off the ground just by this jet stream of water.
That's cool.
As Crash is just like channeling water into the hole.
All right, Glenn, now jump down onto my glove.
His head goes.
Come on, Glenn, you can do it. Flap your wings. All right, Monty, can you go up there and push him? Don't push him. Stop getting these terrible ideas.
Go, Glenn.
Glenn is becoming happy tree friends, and I don't appreciate it.
Oh my god.
So,
Glenn.
Monty, I want you to go up and like put Glenn on your back or pick him up, and just have him stick his wings out and bring him down.
Okay, Monty will go back there and try to pick up Glenn, which goes.
Yes. Now jump down onto my glove. Come on, Monty.
Meanwhile, Crash is like trying to keep the water going.
Come on, bud.
Monty will take flight, and Crash will see that and just goes and just stops throwing the water as the platform falls out from underneath Glenn and Monty. Monty's just like struggling to stay up, and Glenn's just.
Come on, Glenn. Flap your wings. Flap your wings, Glenn. Harder. Flap them harder. You can do it.
And then Monty just flies him down to your glove. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the Glenn. Here he is.
How did you deliver mail, Glenn?
Well, that was cool.
What'd you think of that, Evie? Do you want to try it?
She can't exactly fly. I think we need to put like other things so she could like jump off.
Yeah, no, for sure. But at least they'll launch up.
For sure.
Yeah. Just thinking of things we can do.
Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna throw you up into the air that way, and then we'll put like little barriers, and you gotta like jump to them to get down.
She's looking at you like, yeah, where are the barriers?
We'll put them up. We'll put them up. We'll put them up.
Where are they?
We'll put them up.
And what are they? And also no.
Yeah.
She was very dubious about the whole thing.
I'm gonna tell Bang to. Are there any trees near us?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Bang to climb one of the trees and like hang off of it.
Okay.
Be like, he'll be one of them. Just jump on his face. That'll be fine.
What?
And then I'm gonna ask Chicky Baby if she has any ability to like, I don't know, make things grow or like extend like a platform out with some leaves or something.
What if she swings off of Bang and then she can land on Violet and do her like cool stand and she can like fly her in?
I don't understand that.
So like have her Bang fling her off and then she'll land on Violet who will like fly by, land on her and like do a cool trick or whatever like she was doing on the platform and she'll just like fly her in.
We're doing like contest combos? What's going on?
Something. Yeah, okay.
So Crash shoots Evie up in the air. Evie jumps on Bang. Bang swings it to Violet. Violet flies it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good luck.
And then I'll have Chicky Baby start working on like a cool little platform with leaves to make it look pretty.
Okay.
And then we'll
For her
evolve
land
it.
on. And then we'll throw the leaf stone right into its mouth.
Jesus.
You can only do this trick once.
This was an elaborate ruse. That would absolutely win a contest,
whether
though.
or not Crash can generate water again.
Just get that trophy.
All right, Bang, go up there. She's gonna jump off of the thing and swing off of you, so you like, kind of like grab her and throw her.
Bang's in position in the kitchen with soda.
Awesome.
Get it ready.
And
Is he hanging by his tail or by his hands?
I'm just gonna let him figure it out.
Is he hanging by his tail or his hands?
He's up there right now. It's both.
I'm gonna send Violet
He's
out
just sitting on top of the branch.
and tell her the plan.
Okay.
With a little flourish that I'll reveal.
And then I'm gonna go over to Chicky Baby.
I'm gonna
say, make this beautiful platform with nice leaves, make it pretty.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah.
BB's going out and he's hyping everyone.
Nice.
Nice.
He's like, let's go. Yeah.
Let's see this pretty shit.
He's like, I'm all about it. I don't understand it, but it's great. You guys like it, that means I like it. We should all like it together. He's hyping everybody up. He's ready. He's excited. He's having a good time.
All right.
Do it up.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, Crash.
Start with Crash.
Come on, man. More
Crash,
water.
You're hyped up.
Through the tunnel.
You're hyped.
Better to fail
Evie
here.
on the thing?
He's hyped, so he gets to roll again.
Oh, that's true.
All right. That's 14.
Okay.
Is it advantage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Boysenberry is giving everyone advantage on everything.
It's a 14.
Probably good. Okay, yeah, Crash fires off another stream of water through this tube pipe that Derby dug. Once again, you feel the earth kind of quaking as the platform rises a little bit more controlled this time. It doesn't go quite as high up. As the EV kind of rises, you can see Crash again, just like bursts a blood vessel in his eye, but he's like, we're doing this.
Oh, God.
We're doing it.
All right, Evie, do it.
Okay, yeah, she'll jump.
I'll let Crash stop.
I believe I can fly.
Oh no. Yeah, as she's going up, she kind of like does her little position and kind of leaps out. Bang, catch her.
Bang, catch her!
He's hyped.
That's a great catch right there. That's a 21. And 21 it is.
Okay.
I'm assuming strength, right? Or acrobatics.
Acrobatics,
Or something.
yeah.
And it's
Whichever
still
one you-
21.
whichever one you
They're
prefer.
both the same.
Yeah, you're just
21.
trying to catch her. Yeah, she goes to jump and does kind of like a corgi flop. She gets to the very end, she goes, just doesn't jump very far. And Bang's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So he swings out on his tail, like barely catches her paws, kind of swings her underneath and flings her out. And then where's she going?
She's falling.
Oh, good. Okay. She's falling through the air.
Violet with a 17.
Violet will catch
is
her.
gonna fly out and catch her, and then as they approach the platform where Chikorita is, just slowly build up her aura and like get more and more glowing.
Yeah.
She's got that glow.
Yeah. That purple glow.
While Eevee does some sort of neat trick on her back or head or whatever.
Yeah, she'll. Eevee at this point will reveal that she has magical powers. She has underneath the big tuft of fur, there is a collar, and on that collar is a small, like almost like a diamond-like gemstone, and it kind of begins to glow, and then a very like thin but very illuminant small star kind of spins out and twirls around her, and she kind of like catches it on one of her paws and flings it to herself. She kind of juggles a little bit, jumps over it, does a couple flips, and she'll fling it out around, and it'll go land and kind of like perch right behind Chikorita on the platform. It kind of bounces, and then she'll leap out and kind of land and do like, she'll kind of like perch it on her nose, and then she'll drop back down. Hey! There you go. And she'll, as she lands, she kind of like throws the star out around, and it kind of like rains down smaller bits of stardust, and then she'll kind of catch it back in the necklace.
All right, now do your best Carl Sagan. This stardust. All right.
I don't know.
Evie, that was amazing. That plan, I didn't think that was going to work at all. I mean, the corgi flop was not great, but the ending was phenomenal.
She kind of does like the show dog perch, where she's like, yes, I know.
That was really good.
I hope there are contests in Mayburn because we're going to storm that.
That was impressive.
That was really cool. Great catch, Bang, again.
I've never seen anything like that.
BB's
That
just
was
in
wild.
the crowd hyping everyone. Everyone's going wild.
He's running up and down the aisles, like selling hot dogs.
Yeah.
Like, yeah!
Doing the wave.
He starts
Skittles! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That
Chicken strips!
was awesome.
Yeah.
We did that.
Well done.
Full cookie.
Full cookie.
Impressive. And then I'm gonna break off a piece for Chikorita,
Yeah.
throw up a piece to Bang,
Yeah.
and then pull out one of the desserts and give it to Crash.
Okay. Yeah, Manny will start bopping the back of your shin with a stick.
Me?
Yeah. And his shadow will bop you with the other one.
Oh wow, this is weird.
Can you feel both?
I don't know. Can I feel both?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
There's two small creatures bapping you with a stick right now.
Why are you doing that? You want some stuff? You have some stuff, Dad?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, he needs to grow strong, so go for it.
What do you want to give him? I got cactus juice in the desserts.
I'm asking in character. Can you feel both?
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know why I'm feeling that. It's a shadow, but I can feel it.
Yeah, it's hitting you with a stick.
I can't imagine you can feed the shadow, but if you want to give
Oh, that's a
Manny
weird idea.
if you want to give Manny a treat, I'd be all for it. I can spot you some cash.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Try to feed the shadow.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay,
Well, feed Manny first. I don't want the shadow to get jealous.
I'm gonna take one of the desserts and cut it in half.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hand one to Manny, let him do his thing.
Yeah, as he's reaching for it, the shadow's like, and like flicks the stick out, and Manny just drops into full like samurai combat mode.
Whoa.
Go ahead and roll initiative for Manny.
He's gonna fight his shadow.
18.
Okay.
The shadow also rolled a 15.
That would be really cool, but no, his shadow rolled terribly. Manny, you're going first.
Oh, dang.
This heathen is trying to steal your snack. Bop him. Twist him.
Bop him with a stick?
Pull him.
Is it just
whatever you gotta do.
Spin it. Straight roll? Alright. Manny's just gonna, I guess,
stick.
try and like lance, like hit him, but like also maybe hit the stick like a sword fight if it's necessary. Like he needs to go more defensive with it.
15.
15 will hit, yeah. As he brings the stick down, he's like, whew, swings it down, and the shadow just goes and just folds out as the stick passes through. And as it folds back together, the stick's behind Manny, it just goes, hits him in the back of the skull. And he kind of like tumbles a little bit. Starts roaring again. What are you doing?
Manny, try and munch it. And I'll have him spin around and go for a munch.
Yeah, munch him.
3.
As he comes in for a munch, once again the shadow just like drops into the ground. It reappears behind him like on the ground. Picks up and then hits him with his stick.
Wow. So Bentley's gonna dig in his backpack and pull out the club that Diego gave him.
Okay. The great club.
Yeah. And he's just gonna like set it on the ground and like kick slide it over to Manny.
All right.
Manny, bop him with this.
All right, Manny. Make your attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because the thing is,
Come on.
3 times your weight.
Come on.
10.
That's not bad. He grabs it and just goes, and he watches the club just barely lifts off the ground, and then the shadow just sees him and goes, and just ducks into the ground as Manny just like crests it over his body, and then it starts to fall back as the shadow kind of reappears like, thunk, and the club just smashes the shadow into the ground.
Oh,
Let's go, Manny.
The shadow walks out like rubbing its forehead as Manny just like walks over to CJ and goes,
There you go, bud.
just cake and frosting all over his face.
Should I give some to the shadow?
I mean, you can try. I'm interested.
All right, I'm gonna kind of like put my leg in front of Manny in between the shadow and him, so he like doesn't see when he's eating, and then try to give a little bit to the shadow.
Yeah, the little shadow, as it kind of reaches out towards you, the air around it's like frigid. And you're like, okay, here's some cake, and it just like plucks it out of your hand and just goes.
Y'all see that?
Does it like disappear? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The cake goes away.
What in the hell is going on?
And as Manny's kind of like roaring with joy, it's like, ah! And the little shadow just goes, and just folds back into the ground, and it takes its rightful place underneath Manny's actual shadow.
So before we left, I got like no sleep, so I'm just gonna call back my entire team. Assume at this point that half of this I'm hallucinating, and just wheel out my sleeping bag and just curl over. And
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have believed it if it didn't happen to me. That's crazy.
Yeah, you just go.
with all the stuff that happened today, I'm like, I need to sleep.
What am I seeing? And you go to sleep.
Bentley's gonna go over and take the club back and put it in his backpack and like kind of dap up Manny, like, good work.
Yeah. It's like, ah! He's very pleased.
I don't know what's happening, Manny, but good work. I mean, obviously, we want to swing that forward, but it worked that time. That kind of caught him off guard by not being able to lift it, so that worked out.
Yeah. It was good. Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
That worked.
Ona and Pendleton will make their way to a nearby tree and just kind of perch up. Who, if anyone, is taking watch?
I mean, we're still awake, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody want to do first watch? Is there an order? I'm assuming Milo's just gonna sleep. We can just figure it out.
He's already up.
Yeah.
And the Psyduck will like just go sit and lean against Milo.
I mean, I could do first watch. I'm pretty interested in figuring out this training with Manny. It seems like we have yet another mouth to feed with the shadow, but once you did that, it kind of returned to normal, so that's going to be interesting to say the least.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
Do we do 3 again? We haven't done this in a while. Is it 3?
3 watches.
All right. Well, do you want to do morning or in the middle of the night?
Oh, the middle of the night.
All right. Well, wake me up when he's done.
Okay.
Wake me up before you go.
Wake me up inside.
Slave buddy.
I'll call back. Oh Jesus! I'll call back Bang and Chicky Baby. Actually, before I do that, I'll turn to the Eevee. Be like, you can sleep with us if you want.
Okay. Yeah. The Eevee will kind of make her way over, and then like right as you lay out where you're gonna sleep, she's like right in the middle.
No, that's not happening. I'm gonna like push her out of the way and be like, here, you can sleep by Chicky Baby. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. I'm gonna push her out of the way. And then your Crash is gonna walk over and lay down in the same spot.
Yeah.
And look at her like
Crash just goes. Crash will just flay out on the whole bedroll, and you're like, all right.
I'm not moving him. I'll just lay down on top of him or like next to him.
Okay. Yeah, the Chicky Baby and the Eevee will just kind of lay in like a little bed of leaves and vines that Chicky Baby will gather from nearby.
I'll call back Bang.
Okay.
I'm asleep.
Boom. All right, Captain First Watch.
All right, so Bentley's gonna send out Rose.
Yeah.
All right, Manny, that was awesome battling your shadow. Again, still don't know what's going on there, but Diego, the gym leader in Wadalonga, said that at a certain point you're gonna have to learn to bash your skull. Instead of just punching. So if you wanna like tuck your head, Rose could make a shield, and you just have to break the ice. Do you think you could do that?
I'll run up at you with a stick and just punch you in the leg.
All right, so I'm gonna like emulate it then, and like tuck my head and like run towards Rose, and then just get behind her, and then see if he'll like do the same.
Yeah. He'll run up, go around Rose, and punch you in the leg. Do it.
Well, do you?
And I'll take the club and I'll split it.
Okay.
And I'll give him half.
Okay. He has like the little smaller like parrying blade, for lack of a better word.
Okay.
Yeah.
It can whack.
Yeah.
And he just bops you with it.
Okay, stop hitting me. It hurts. Rose, could you make a shield and have him try and hit that?
Just go. Just conjures like a little bubble just right over your leg. Seems very frustrated.
That's good, but you need to get more of your weight behind it. You can two-hand it and just hit it hard right in the center.
He'll walk over and try to hit your other
All right. we tried, Rose. I don't know.
All right, Bentley is gonna, while this is going on, like just get the bearings.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure nothing funny is going on.
It's probably a good idea.
Just perception.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Okay. You hear a lot. Like, there's a lot of life in the forest around you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot going on. There's like clicking sounds and like kind of scraping against tree bark. There's the breaking of twigs. It's a very like uncomfortable and unsettling sound, but nothing seems to be getting like too close to you.
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys have some kind of light source out, like a fire, or
I have
just hanging out.
I have my lantern
in the darkness.
We did not talk about that.
Okay.
I went to bed.
It's fine. I have my lantern.
Okay. So you have by the light of your lantern. Nothing seems to be getting close to you. But if you shine the lantern around the campsite, you will see just dozens of sets of eyes from far away. The eyes of the forest are upon you.
Any birds?
Buggy bugs
Yes,
everywhere.
birds.
Don't much like that.
Throw
So
all 7 Pokemons.
did I give
Catch the whole forest.
Did I give Manny the spell tag last time? Was he? I know he wasn't initially receptive. I don't know if he was after the fact or not.
I think he was like gnawing at it, so you tied it to the bag.
Yeah, it is. Last we discussed it, it was tied to your bag.
Okay. Fair enough.
For what it's worth, it seems like it's working. Because nothing's getting close to you.
Fair. Alright, I want to try and do like a Pokemon handling check to get Manny to do actual training instead of just hitting me.
Just punching you in the leg?
Yeah. Can
okay.
we do that?
Yeah, try to handle that Pokemon.
Okay.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
He's gonna bop you.
Yeah. 23. Whoa.
Okay. Yeah, as you're like, hey bud, what if we stopped doing that? And then as he swings out one more time to hit you, the shadow kind of like apparates in between the two of you with a stick. And kind of like forces the bone to the ground, and then just points up at your head.
Do I know what that means?
It looks.
Hit him in the head, you idiot.
Make an insight check.
You want to really do damage.
Yeah, you really want to kill
Stop going after the shins.
16.
Okay, it looks as though the shadow, at least for now, is on your side. It's like, hey, stop hitting him, you fool, and listen to him.
Alright, Shadow, can you show Manny how to hit the shield that Rose made?
Yeah, he'll pin it to the ground with a stick, and then he'll pick up another stick. Just goes whack, and then, right as Rose is like, oh, throws up a quick shield as he just hits into that.
How does Manny react to that?
Manny's just like punches you in the leg, and then the shadow just bops him in the back of the head. He's like, no.
Manny, I want you to emulate what the Shadow's doing.
He holds out a stick, and Manny just goes.
You can do it, just like he did, but try and do better, like it's a competition. This is beginning to bruise.
Just wake up with a bunch of welts all over your body.
Yeah, it's just.
And then he'll be like, and he hits the shield.
There you go. That's what we want you to do. Don't hit me. Hit objects.
Right in the leg.
You are an object.
In the eyes of Baby Cuba, aka Manny, aka Shadowbox 3000, aka please stop hitting me.
Alright, Shadow, I'm trying to convince Manny that he needs to do like skull bashing. That's what the last gym leader told me. Do you know? Could you do that?
He just goes. And he looks towards Manny and he kind of ducks his head, just trails the stick behind him and just bashes into the back of Manny, just knocks him in his face. So Manny just gets up, kind of wipes the mud off his face, moves the shell out of his eyes, just goes.
Ah! So attack him back. Don't take that line down, Manny. Come on, you can do this.
Every time, why?
Parenting
Manny!
is hard.
Please.
She goes,
I'm trying to help you.
Sit on this rock and wait for me to come.
Unbelievable. Rose, can you give me some ice for my leg?
Yeah, she'll already just start like conjuring the water.
Thank you.
And then Manny will come up and try to hit you and it's blocked by the shield.
Jesus.
I'm rolling every time. It's odds and evens. 7, 7, 3, 7, 1, 7. Every time.
Alright, I'll call Manny back and let him rest.
Okay. Yeah, the shadow will join him in the ball.
Okay, I'll just hang with Rose and keep tabs on the perimeter and all the eyes, make sure nothing's getting any closer while she ices my welted leg.
Yeah. A couple times you'll hear like the sound of something getting pretty close, and then you'll kind of turn around and the spell tag will glow slightly and things scatter away.
Dude, if you get that reined in, Manny's gonna be a formidable beast.
For real. That's a large if. If rolls are any indication. Just hit him in the leg, 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 and then the shadow.
No, this
like,
time when I was
hit
thinking,
him in
I was thinking it was hit him in the leg. I know last time we hit
we hit the leg, but this time think we should hit the leg. I think that's a good idea.
Oh, there's a shield up? I'll hit in the other leg. It's fine. If it bleeds.
Gotta find a way to motivate him.
The rest of your watch will pass on eventfully as Rose helps you nurse your leg.
Okay. Thanks, Rose. You're the best.
Just welted. There's like splinters in it. Yeah. You're just like, why?
Alright, I'm just gonna gimp back over to Phoebe's tent.
Okay.
Hey, Phoebes. It's time for your watch.
Okay.
Rose will poke her head in and be like,
Hi, Rose.
Sleep.
So you can take this, and I'll untie the spell tag. I'll hand it to her.
What is it?
This is the spell tag. It's that thing that's supposed to like ward off spirits.
Yeah.
It glowed in the dark a couple times. There's a lot of Pokemon, I think, around us, but just take this. So I think it'll keep things at a distance, so you don't have to worry about it as much.
Okay.
But if you have any trouble, just shout, and we'll come figure things out.
Okay.
I'll hand her the spell tag and then retreat to my tent and sleep.
Do you leave her with the lantern?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
No, this is my lantern.
Get your own. You live in the darkness now.
No.
Make a campfire in the dark.
Good luck.
Quickly, William, rub some sticks!
With damp wood.
Pendleton!
Pendleton, I can't see anything! Help!
Okay. So you are now armed with lantern and spell tag.
Pendleton's
Yeah.
let me roast this bone.
I'm gonna take this time
Smoking that teddy bear
to
weed.
get to know Pichu.
Okay.
Like, hey, Pichu.
She baby.
Hi, baby.
She's so small. She
Yeah.
fit right here.
I'm gonna have BB introduce BB and be like, this is Boysenberry.
Yeah. He's very high energy.
Yeah.
And she's very
I'm gonna
uncomfortable with it.
I'm gonna have BB hype her up a little bit, just to like let her know that
You're a baby.
it's just how he
Awesome.
is.
It's great.
Just to give her a little confidence.
So fresh to life. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to make her feel a little at ease, a little more at
She's
ease.
just like, all right. Okay.
And then I'm like, this is William.
William is just like, tries to pet her. She's just like,
She doesn't like it.
doesn't seem to.
And then
So that's how like the tiniest little spark and all of William's hair stands up. He just goes, oh, good. Yeah, never mind.
alright, and then this is Shirley.
All the noodles hit the.
Hold out a noodle,
the
Shirley.
Just like taps Pichu. She's just like, what does that happen?
What if William gave you a ride, Pichu? I'm gonna hold her.
Yeah, you hold her and she just goes.
She's trying to avoid touching William.
All of her limbs are just out. She's like,
Mission Impossible.
Alright, never mind. This is not how I thought it would go. Alright.
she's just
She's
she's
shy.
a baby.
She's shy.
Very shy baby.
Should I introduce her to the group with her name?
Yeah. That's what I was doing with each of them.
What's her name?
Pichu the Pontiki.
Opposite. Pontiki the Peach.
Pichu the mouse.
It's fine. I like it the other way.
We'll get there. Yeah, so you, the initial introduction with Pontiki to the rest of the crew, they're very welcoming to her, and she's just like, I don't know what any of these things are. They're all very big. Shirley is a weird texture.
She's not that weird.
A weird texture.
It seems like it would be like a noodle, but it's also not.
I feel like
She's a
Shirley
rock.
would be very maternal. Just
I feel like Shirley is the most, like...
come into my nudes.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay.
She's not having any of it though. She's not.
She's not like afraid. She just doesn't know how to handle it. Like,
Okay.
she's never
as
been
long as
around
she's not
this many
afraid,
things.
because I don't want to like push her if she's
Yeah.
like freaked out.
No, this is just
But-
too many things for a baby.
Sensory overload.
She's
Well,
like, what is
I
happening?
mean, this is the world, Pontiki. I don't know what to
She's
tell you.
like-
Like, this is how it is.
Just curls up a ball in your hand. Okay.
Existential crisis, Pichu.
She's like, what is this? What are all these things? Okay. Would you like to roll any die?
Sure, for what?
I'll let you know. You can pick any die you want.
It'll let me know.
Roll that die.
You can roll any of them. You can roll a couple of them. Whatever you want to do. Okay.
Weird combo.
Yeah.
Wombo combo.
Make it happen.
Whoa.
27.
I thought that was a
27.
1. I was like,
Heyo. Okay. Yeah. So as you're hanging out with Pontiki, you watch as her ear just goes.
Uh-oh.
And like flicks out behind you.
What do you hear? What
She's
is it?
kind of like.
What is it?
She just looks over her shoulder and her eye just get like really wide.
That's not good. I'm gonna look over there.
I feel like
Yeah.
you see a large gray owl.
A large gray owl? Is it just looking at us?
Mm-hmm. It's looking at you specifically.
Hi? What is it? What is it? What is it doing? What is it doing?
It's just watching you. It's standing on one leg, up on a tree branch, just watching. It's rather portly, standing on one leg. Long, very long gray feathers. It's just staring at you. It's got like a perfectly white face. It's just staring.
I'm gonna hold up the spell tag.
Okay. It just looks at it and looks back at you.
Be gone, spirit! Do you want something? It's just staring?
It's just staring at you. And it'll blink like off sync, so it never has both eyes closed.
Can I do like an insight check? Like, is it creeping me out? Like, does it look friendly? What is that, Pokemon or insight?
Insight, absolutely. Okay. Insight it up. Insight or rebellion.
18.
You're as creeped out as you'd like to be. It doesn't look menacing, it's just watching you.
You want something? Why are you watching us? Do I even have anything to give him? I think I'm gonna give him, like, I'm gonna hold out a piece of berry.
It just stares at it. One eye is on the berry, one eye is on you.
You want this? Eh? I'm gonna throw it.
The eye kind of goes. Watch they hit the ground as William's like. Just puts it in his hat.
Oh my god, William.
As the owl just stares at you.
This is uncomfortable. I don't like this. I'm just gonna stare back.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't move. Just stares at you.
Staring contest go.
This can go for a while. Disadvantage.
Oh!
Ow, this so hurt.
It's so proud of itself.
This is what it wanted. It's just staring contest.
It will fly down to a lower branch, but continue staring at you the whole time. It lands on a different leg. And this leg has a little black band wrapped around it.
There's a little black band?
And how big is it?
Around its leg?
Big owl.
Like compared to Phoebe?
For about half your size. It's a big owl.
It's pretty big. On its leg, you said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna approach it.
Okay. It doesn't flinch.
I get close to it?
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at its leg?
Yeah. There's a little black Velcro band and a little black box on it.
He's on house arrest.
This house a convict.
I'm gonna start, like, reaching for it.
Okay.
But, like, keeping an eye on it, like, is this for me?
It'll hold out a talon to stop you. Be like,
What is it?
It'll take one of its claws, and tap a button on the box, and it just holds out the leg to you. At this point, those of you who are asleep are awakened to the terrible sound of like dying walkie-talkie battery. Just
what the heck was that?
And then cutting through the static, you just hear,
"It's coming back. We can't stay here. Find us when you can."
and the owl just goes, turns off the sound.
Phoebe?
What the heck was that?
Phoebe? You alright?
And the owl will fly up to a higher branch in the trees in the darkness.
Wait, what did the walkie-talkie thing say again?
It's back.
It's coming back. We can't stay here.
Yeah.
Something about contacting you, right?
Alright, well, I'm gonna get up and run out of my tent.
Okay.
Phoebe, what happened? Whoa! Owl.
It's gone.
Gone.
No owl.
No owl. Phoebe, what was that?
It flew up in the tree line.
There's a big owl.
Okay.
It was staring at me. Tried to give it some berry. It just stared at me. I got close to it. It had a box.
A what?
A box.
A box.
On his leg. I tried to touch the box. It shoo-shooed me. It poked the box. And then a really weird walkie-talkie kind of voice came out saying, "It's coming back. We can't stay here." Something about making contact. And then it flew away. When you guys woke up, it flew away.
It had a walkie-talkie on its leg?
Just like a black box. I couldn't get close enough. It like
was it
shoo-shooed me.
Was it like a recording?
Ona looks very interested in everything you have to say.
I don't know.
I was about to say, ask Pendleton.
Okay.
Yeah, Pendleton's like, I got nothing. And Ona's like flicked the goggles down, looks like ready for anything.
Uh-oh.
She's like,
I'm gonna come out.
It flew away. I don't know. It flew away.
huh?
Into the darkness.
She hits a button on the goggles and they start to glow like a very dim green. She starts looking around.
Whoa.
Oh, snap.
What?
Okay. And she just nods to you and like leaps onto a nearby tree and just climbs up into the darkness.
Oh no.
I think we should follow her.
No, wait here.
Follow her? Where's she going?
Somebody should go with her.
Where's she going?
I don't know. She's following the owl, I think.
Do you think that recording had anything to do with the barn and the bird?
It's coming back.
I mean, we know that presumably the barn used to be occupied and now it's not occupied. Maybe that was what that was from?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Like the bird was coming back, they needed to get out of there, but...
Can I do an insight check? Did I recognize the voice? No.
You can do a history check.
Okay. 5.
Yeah, you're entirely certain you have no idea who was talking.
Okay.
The voice did not sound familiar.
I don't know who was talking.
Yeah, Ona is just up in the darkness. You can hear some rustling in the trees above you.
Ona, are you alright? Do you need help?
You hear the sound of a branch snapping, and you can see the little green lights leaping to another nearby tree.
I slept through this. I'm like kind of like weirdly cuddling Psyduck.
Okay.
Just because I'm so tired.
Yeah, he'll just roll back over and just go.
He absorbed a lot of the noise.
He's a good sleeper.
Do you think Ona's chasing after the owl?
Yeah.
Why?
She's real interested. She's real keen.
You said Pendleton has no idea what's going on?
Pendleton just like woke up and was like, what is happening? Maybe it was like part of that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would it fly away?
Communication bird. Maybe it's going back to where the people are. Who knows?
The people.
Hopefully Ona can find out more.
What people?
Hey.
People from the box.
Ona, you hear her kind of land and you hear the thump of like her big tail hand just slamming into a tree. You hear one very low just... And then Ona just starts to descend. She just climbs down.
She back?
Yeah. She's holding a small black like cord in her hand.
What is that?
She just goes, kind of points upwards, and starts walking back towards Pendleton. As you guys now see this big gray owl just kind of like descending down branch by branch.
Okay, hello, Mr. Owl.
Is that the same owl?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same owl.
This is the one that had the box on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it still does.
It still has the box on it.
Ona, do you know this owl?
She walks over to Pendleton's pack, starts digging around. It looks like she's been storing stuff with him. She pulls out a very small like rectangle and just takes the strip, plugs it in, and then like unfolds a tiny antenna. And just starts like clicking onto a couple buttons on this little box.
What?
And the owl's just staring down.
This is like Mission Impossible.
We are holding them back.
Wait,
for real?
Wait. So she went up into the trees, came back with a black strip?
Like a little cord.
A cord, but not the one that's connected to the owl.
Correct.
What is going on? What are you doing, Ona?
Ona just goes and unfolds that little antenna, and then climbs back up to the tree and hands it back to the owl. And the owl just flies back up.
What the heck was that?
And she goes, and then like makes a sound.
It makes sounds bigger. Why did you do that? For that? You give it to the owl. Where's he taking it? Up. What is going on?
Are we trying to like scare something away?
We're trying to get a message?
To look for people?
Who?
Who? Who indeed? Indeed, who? Did you know the voice that came from the box? Oh, fantastic. Were you with them? Are they part of the expedition? There it is. Alright.
Ona, do you need to go with the owl?
She kind of just leans back against the tree, flicks the goggles off her face.
Is the owl gonna come back? Okay.
It sounds like he's taking a message to someone.
I guess. All she did was scream in the thing.
I took it as not that I'm there because I'm sleeping.
Right.
Yeah, you roll over a couple times to the screams and you're like, what? And you just he just pushes your head back.
Puts you back to sleep.
He's like, shh.
If they're trying to broadcast something, he's like taking the output up top so they can signal out from a distance.
Signal what Ona said out?
It could work that way.
Like trying to get like a cell signal by putting it up higher.
What she said? She's doing stuff.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Because if they're using the walkie-talkie thing that
I'm gonna send out bangs.
Okay.
Could I see where the owl went?
Coming back. Yeah. We can't
Okay.
stay.
I'm gonna tell Bang. It seems friendly, so don't attack it, but go follow the owl.
Something's coming back, guys. I don't like that message.
Bang will climb the tree up next to the owl. You can see him like perched up next to a big dark shape, by the owl. Just he's like trying to poke at it. Just keeps putting the talon out. It's like, stop. Don't poke me.
Bang, do you see anything? It's fantastic. You sound like a bird. He goes, do you see a bird? Okay. All right.
He goes, and just like karate chops a nearby branch. Kind of like starts karateing his way down the tree.
All right, cool.
He's awake now.
Yeah, I can tell.
Do you think that message was recorded recently?
He goes,
was it? I'm gonna think.
You're like, was it one?
Just Sada keeps putting you to sleep. Shh.
They ask if it was a recording or like a communication.
Ask Ona?
Like a radio, like walkie-talkie.
Yeah. Ona. Is that somebody trying to talk to us?
Us specifically? You? Like you're in current contact with these people? Okay. Alright.
So it's not current.
You're just trying to find out when that happened. Alright.
Has it been a long time since you've seen the owl? Were you relaying messages before?
Solid. This is great.
Yeah, the owl will make its way back down with the little device that Ona kind of hooked up for it. And they kind of just sit there, and Ona helps them dismantle the whole rig, kind of fold it back down. Hands the cord back to the owl and clips it around his neck.
Did that work? What happened?
He goes,
So you're just trying to get messages out there? Does this also have a recording? So what are you trying to transmit?
She points to the device around the owl's neck. She goes,
Okay. I think Ona's trying to say that it's broadcasting where we are, not like a specific message. Like a ping.
Is that right?
I'll be in my tent.
She points to the owl.
Yeah.
Flies up, looks around.
You can see and hear.
Brings it back down.
Right, and relays info. Messages. I'm not getting it. Freaking animals. Where is that ghastly thing? What was it called?
Remus.
Where's Remus?
Should have caught him when you had the chance.
For real, that would have been sick.
He would have been like, get out of here, losers, and eat the Pokeball.
Hey, can you translate this? Thanks.
Why? What cyclical thanks? You did your job, now get in the ball.
Alright.
So it's not sending out messages, and it's not sending location to where
receive
this is.
messages.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
From around. Who knows? We need more information.
Is that what it is, Ona? You're trying to receive messages from around?
She goes,
Send them.
She's trying to send it?
I already asked. She said no.
I don't remember you asking that.
I did.
I was asking if it was a message that she was sending out.
I don't know.
Because I want to, like, play the device that she has, so it's like we know what message she's trying to broadcast.
Like it's collecting data on like where it is by what it sees and hears. And sending that out.
Go over to that.
But the sad thing is,
I'm gonna go over to the owl.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to touch it.
It allows this.
Okay, I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna like try to smoothly go down by its foot and press the button.
Are you giving this
on the box.
Owl pet dog?
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
Which button? Is there only one button?
It's not gonna.
It's not
gonna do that.
Oh god, it's gonna eat you.
What is this?
What is sleight of
dexterity?
That's a 15.
15. All right. Yeah, you're able to hit the button if you like.
Nope.
Yeah, the same recording plays.
And it says.
Same thing.
Damn it!
It says,
It's coming back. We can't stay here. Find us when you can.
and there's a bunch more radio static, and Mila, you're kind of like, what is going on?
Mila! Get out here!
As they're jostling you awake, he just goes,
Mila, there's a bird.
There's a bird?
There's a bird.
Is the big bird?
No, it's not the big bird. It's another big bird.
It's a big bird?
It's not this big bird.
It's another bird. It's a big
Get up!
You know you want to see the bird, Milo. Come on.
I'm getting
I have BB hide you.
Psyduck just goes, and he shows you a vision of you staying in bed.
That does look nice. Looking at like my pillow.
Get out, Psyduck! Get out of here!
Off my bed.
Get over here, Milo!
It's fine. If you want to sleep, you want to sleep. Sleep.
Is he sleeping?
No, I'll get up.
Okay. As you get up this side, it just lets out one final and then just takes over the whole bed.
Nice.
Whole bed rolls now just a duck.
Oh, what's going on? Big owl had a transmission on it.
It's right there. Next to you.
Here he is. He's right here. I just made friends.
Hi.
So it has this.
Hello.
You see that box on its leg?
Oh, yeah. What is that?
So when it presses the button, a recording sounds. It's a voice, and it says, "It's coming back. We can't stay here. Find us when you can." And Ona is telling us that that's part of the expedition.
She did some
Did you record that sound? Did you receive that? Okay. Recently? Okay.
What kind of Pokemon is this?
It's an owl.
I'm assuming
it's just an owl? It's a big gray owl
on 1 foot.
It's a big old owl.
It has 2 feet though.
Yeah, but it's standing on 1 foot. Switches off.
What is that?
With a white face.
I don't know what this is.
It's a hoot hoot. You've seen him before. This one just looks weird. It's like the barn owl thing that you saw forever ago, but this one's a big old gray owl. Great horned hoot hoot.
It's got long feathers.
Also known as a hooty hoot.
Okay.
A hoodly hoot hoot.
So Ona, are you trying to track down where that message came from?
And the truth
shall set you free.
The truth, sashimi, shells.
I'll be in my
seashore.
God, freedom! Finally,
hear the broken.
The owl doesn't know, like where.
No, it received it on its leg box.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, was the voice in that recording your partner?
She points at the owl.
His owl's partner. Ooh.
Oh snap!
Should I start naming names?
Do it.
Jonathan Gilroy. Ophelia McCoy.
It was a dude's voice, right?
Emery McKinley.
He's a dude. She's a dude.
I don't know anybody else.
We're all dudes.
Yeah,
hey.
Do you guys think it came from somewhere around here?
The hoot hoot will just look at you and go,
Oh, dude. How long have you been here?
He starts to try to count. He just goes,
7 shoppers.
A long time.
So Pendleton,
he's been hanging out here a long time.
Pendleton will recognize the owl. He just had no idea what was going on.
Gotcha.
Pendleton's a deep sleeper.
He was a sneaky boy.
No.
So Ona, did you get any data back from that?
No.
Do you want to check? Is there a way that we can help?
I want to do some weird hacking stuff.
All right.
It had some sort of device.
It's kind of cool.
All right.
Yeah, she's like Mission Impossible status.
Are we like, hold me back?
Do you need to go do your thing?
I think she would just leave.
Okay.
If she wanted, she'd just bounce.
Maybe they want to be with us.
We're that cool.
Pendleton will hold out a big sticky honey hand to you.
And I will bring Glenn up to lick some of it.
Pendleton just goes, nice. Starts petting Glenn with the honey.
Oh,
no.
It's getting all sticky. This is kind of stuck together.
You gotta stop that, dude. And then I'll send out Arjan to lick the honey off, because Arjan likes sweets.
Glenn's loving it. He's all about it.
It's like tar and feathers, but honey.
Tongue bath.
Were you guys able to figure out where you want to go?
Ona just looks at you and kind of like, why would you ask that?
Well, because, okay.
Have you been to Mayburn before?
Is the owl friend? Would you like to come with us and your friends?
She goes,
okay.
Oh my god.
Great. Let's do it.
This is getting weirder.
Go back to sleep. I don't know. What do you want to do? We should probably just go back to sleep and wait till morning and then keep moving.
Yeah.
So, Ona, is the idea just to travel and try and track down where the signal came from?
Find more of your friends.
Do you think you'll be able to track down where it came from if it was from a while ago?
She points at the owl and goes,
Okay.
I don't. How many other friends of yours out there are there?
Hold up, how many fingers?
with her round hands. Just goes.
Son of a bitch.
That many?
5, 6. Oh man.
Infinite.
Her hands could mean anything.
So is that 6 total? Like you, Pendleton, Owl?
3 more?
And then 3 more?
And Pendleton will kind of poke in and he'll grab like a nearby rock. And he'll just kind of like toss it up and be like,
Rock.
and then he'll try to make a sound. He's like,
Ah. What?
Rock. The earth.
Cave? Ah. Holy crap. I'm not getting it today. I'm tired.
Like the monster in the cave?
They're all over the world.
Rock.
They're the mines?
he just points at the rock.
Rock.
And he gets down on all fours.
Yeah.
He goes,
Who is that supposed to be? The rock.
Rockruff.
Rock. Yeah, Koa? I was getting there.
and he just goes,
2. Koa. What? Koa and Tegan? I don't know what's happening. There's two Rockruffs?
There's 2?
Oh, maybe that's Tegan's parents' Pokemon. Maybe they both had a Rockruff?
I could be.
Because Koa had
A necklace.
Tegan's mom's necklace. So maybe they each had one. That would be...
It seems like that's correct.
So that's 5.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good at all. Oh boy.
Pendleton will look at you and be like, and then he grabs 2 like pine cones and he holds them up to his eyes. Just,
What is that?
Piney eyes.
Who are you trying to be now?
and
Everyone's favorite Pokemon.
Sticks like 2 sticks in his hat. So he's got like 2 little antennas, like bugs, like bug Pokemon.
A Venonat?
Oh, snap.
Well, shot in the dark.
He puts the pine cones back down.
Shot through the
Takes the
dark.
sticks out of his hat.
Alright guys, I think I've got the list of 6. So it'd be Pendleton Ona, Hoot Hoot, yet to be named, a Rockruff and Koa, who's obviously also a Rockruff, and then a Venonat.
Is that right?
Nice.
Thanks, bro.
So,
What? Holy moly.
so are you guys all trying to get back together? Is that... Alright, well, I feel like we've helped out by accident, but if there's anything more we can do to help you guys find your friends, let us know.
Oh, we know, Jonathan. It's not gonna go back. Sorry.
Earmuffs.
Sorry, bro.
Whoa.
He gives a somber nod. He's like,
Sorry, bro.
Well-
I'll pat him on the head.
he'll grab your arm with honey.
It's all good. It's all good.
Gross. Gross.
Well, Hoot Hoot, if you want to travel with us and Ona and Pendleton, you can come along if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll reach up towards the thing on his neck and he goes, and you hear like the very like low drone of like when an electronic device is on, just like you can hear that something is on.
Okay.
And he just kind of flies up, starts doing circles around you.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, well, I guess that's game plan. We'll just keep moving on like normal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to sleep though.
Do you
I feel
think?
like the excitement's over and I haven't slept in a very long time and got like maybe an hour before I was woken by all of this.
Fair.
So I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, you do you, bro.
I'm gonna retire and sleep.
Okay.
Having both failed and succeeded at interpreting what Pokemon are saying.
He's done it!
Is it time for me? Do you want to go to sleep? I can take the rest.
Okay.
What time is it ish? It's still like really dark out?
Yeah.
Okay. You wake me up when the sun's coming up.
Yeah.
Alright, well, if everybody's going back to sleep, I'll just keep the watch.
Cool.
Do you hand off the lantern, or is CJ?
Yeah. Now my watch begins.
I'm giving him the lantern. Here's the lantern. Oh, and this spell type.
No,
what is that for?
Lantern.
I don't know. Bentley said that it was keeping away creepy things, so.
Okay. If I get creepy, I'll probably put it away. We'll see.
If it gets creepy, I'll put it away.
If I get creepy, I'll put it away.
So it's the opposite. Oh, some weird's coming. Put it away.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
That would be very on brand.
Creepy, I'll just put it away and let things come.
It would be.
We'll see.
Okay.
Constant vigilance!
That might be your motto.
Milo, right as you get back in your tent, you're just like, and you just face down, and then he just like rolls on top of
I
you.
need that in real life.
Amazing.
It would be great, right? CJ. You's on watch.
I'm on watch.
What you doing?
What you watching?
I'm gonna go into the tent and wake up
He's chilling.
Evie and Chicky Baby.
Chicky baby!
Bring them out with me to hang out.
Okay.
Chickpeas, chick.
What's going on, ladies?
Wow, alright.
The
They
spell
go back
tag
to their
starts
balls.
glowing. Spell tag's glowing real bright now.
Hey, ladies. Stranger danger from the spell tag. I'm still tired.
The police have been contacted. Please don't move.
Officer Jenny does
Stay where you are.
Excuse.
Oh man.
Okay, you pull the dude Pokemon out of your tent and scare the Christ out of him.
Sorry. I'm sleepy.
Ladies, they're like, oh,
I
hi.
don't want to do this anymore.
You're going to Phoebe's tent.
So yeah, I'm gonna bring him out. As I bring him out, should be like, you guys seem like you've become pretty quick friends.
Yeah. Chikorita's like, heck yeah.
Evie's like,
Evie does not reciprocate.
Solid.
But Chikorita's like, yeah, we're besties. And Evie's like,
Maybe. How? What was that? What was that star thing you did earlier?
she kind of like will lift her neck up and the little star will kind of fly up.
Can you like control that?
Seems to follow her eyes.
What is that? That's crazy.
consciousness.
What? Alright. Alright, well that's pretty cool.
She just possesses you.
Do you just use that to like show off and do your performance thing? Cool. I'm gonna see if you can use it in a different way. I'm gonna have you and Chicky Baby fight each other. But for fun.
She will decline.
Nah.
Shut down!
That's not, you're not about that life?
And Chicky Baby will lick it and just go.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I agree. Alright.
This carrot. Cut the carrot.
I mean,
No!
can you like
Contest
hit things
off.
with that?
She would.
Hit things with that.
Yeah.
The star.
She'll like throw the star into a tree and just, like Bart comes flying up. And she'll pull it back to herself.
Oh!
You've never tried to do that, like to defend yourself? Do it. Oh, you have. Okay, you just don't like to do it. Solid. Can I look at your collar? I'm gonna look at it.
It's a very nice, like, ornate leather collar.
Fancy pants.
Like diamondy gemstone.
Whoa!
Anything
Sell
else?
that
There
for
are
a
no
pretty
names
penny.
or
It's
anything?
no name.
It's been bejeweled.
No name. Who gave this to you? Was it your trainer? Nice.
Seems very proud of it.
Cool.
Steven, Jessica, Ethan, Trevor. Start naming names.
Carmichael?
Frank!
Inspiration time.
Do you know where you're from? No, you don't. Okay. Oh, this is great. I guess I'm just gonna
Just hanging
hang out with the girls.
With the family.
Look around. Look around. See what I can see. Seize me.
with the fire.
What I can seize.
Okay. Seize what you can seize. Have a look about.
Seize the moment.
Take a look.
Look with your special eyes.
Inspiration?
15.
Have a little look about.
He's inspired.
He's very inspired.
It's a 15.
15. As you are perched in your little camp, hanging out as you do, the sun starts to just barely creep out. There's like some very faint blue light off in the distance. You're like, oh my god. Sick, like the sun's coming up. Blue. You see all around you, but like 40 feet away in every direction. Hundreds of small pink eggs.
What?
Hundreds of them.
Small pink eggs.
Oh my god.
Some are broken, some of them have like weird scratches on them.
Holy shit.
And they're all just watching you.
The egg?
This is not good.
Just like a whole bunch.
Hey, Chicky baby.
That's...
Real...
Things are about to get scrambled.
Real slow like. Go into Milo's tent. Wake him up. And come back.
Yeah. So she'll walk over and she kind of lifts up. She like taps on the tent with a vine. And then just lifts it up and you hear, "Walk!" And she goes,
oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Uh-oh.
"Walk!"
No.
Just not getting anywhere.
What the heck? Alright. Alright.
I mean...
Alright. I'm gonna look around at the eggs.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They moving at all? They're just staring
Yeah,
at
they're
me?
all kind of like shuffling.
Uh-oh.
Are they like coming towards me?
No, they don't appear to be getting any closer.
Moving around.
The great egg migration.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to one of the eggs.
Okay.
And say,
Which
hello,
one?
Hello, egg.
Okay.
Which one of the hundreds?
Four or five of them will look at you.
Lake!
What was that?
Lake!
Solid. Where are you going?
Blake!
That's so cool.
Lake!
I'm gonna try to touch it.
Lake!
It's an egg.
Just touch it. Okay. All right. What the heck? This is so weird. I'm gonna go into Milo's tent.
Okay. Yeah.
Milo, wake up! No. What the heck? All right.
What's up?
Get up. It's daytime.
He's being like forcibly cuddled by Simon.
Sun's coming up and there's like hundreds of eggs outside.
Oh, eggs?
Eggs. They got faces and stuff.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
The forced biological clock is ticking.
I've never seen these things before. I don't know what's going on.
Can I
my
make
God.
a history
No,
check
it's
to see
going
if I've seen
on.
it before?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that, but...
Oh, I know what they are.
You don't know what they are.
I just have never seen them before.
13.
13? Yeah, you're like, oh.
No.
The eggs? What? The eggs?
It's a Pokemon.
Who's making eggs?
Well, yeah, I know that. I've never seen these before.
Yeah. And then, like, interspersed within the little egg battalions are, like, big fat trees with three, like, big coconut heads.
Oh.
Just kind of staring.
Look at those things.
Wow.
Those are neat.
So many.
One of the middle heads on one just goes, Gluck.
Glook. The other ones are saying Gleek.
I want to see if I can make a perception check to see if there's any other Pokemon in the area, or if they're just like so undisturbed that there's just tons of those. 23.
Yeah, no, these are apex predator, man. Eggs.
They're just eggs.
Billions of eggs.
Holy crap.
There's nothing.
There's seriously like
threatening their life.
the
There's just
ground
tons of
for
them.
like hundreds of feet is just eggs. That's
Damn.
crazy.
The great egg
And then
migration.
there's
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 of these just big like tree creatures.
That's cool.
Chicky
All-
baby.
they're just all around you, just staring.
I'm gonna
And the little eggs are just like nervously shuffling, and you watch. Like it looks like they're all stationary, but they're actually just like rotating around you.
I'm gonna.
Lake!
Phoebe. Phoebe, you gotta see this.
Lake!
You gotta see this, Phoebe.
Gleek,
Just come see this. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, come look at it.
Gleek,
Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell Chicky baby to
Are these things real?
slowly
Gleek.
and carefully make her way over to one of like the tree-looking things.
Okay. Yeah, as she gets close, like the sea of eggs doesn't part. They just stay. They go.
Lake!
Hey, Bentley. Bentley.
Lake!
Yeah.
It's time to get up, but also come check this out.
You want some eggs? Check what out?
You want some eggs from
Blake!
This, and I'll just open it.
There's so many eggs.
Yeah, billions of eggs. Just millions.
Whoa!
Billions of eggs.
Blake!
Do any of you eggs want to battle?
Glue.
That's a lot of eggs to battle.
That sounded like the tree.
Yeah. All of the trees.
No,
Just
not
all of them?
Not the
all 6.
Not
Let's
the.
go.
They go.
No.
I'm so down.
No.
No.
Glue.
No. The eggs. Not.
Blake!
Yeah. any of the eggs want to battle? Small eggs. Small eggs.
You can see.
Run, please.
Yeah. Off in the distance, you see another one of these like tree-like creatures kind of walking towards you. But this one's
Any quail eggs?
super tall.
Whoa!
Its neck's like just way up.
Whoa!
No, I knew what it was the entire time. I was just playing CJ.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa!
Walks up from way up above your tree.
What is that? That's so cool.
Look at that! Look at his neck!
The
Why is
eggs
it so
finally
big?
do part for this one. As it waddles ever closer and then just leans its massive head down right to your nose. Glue.
Okay.
You'll be able to handle that by yourself?
Yeah, it looks like it's on.
Alright, let's do this thing!
Glue. As it raises its head back up, and then it waves its big tail, and hundreds of tiny eggs just disperse and make you a perfect battlefield.
So cool.
So, do you want to just do like a one-on-one situation?
Glue.
That was very clear.
1v1 me, bro.
One of the other heads just goes, Glue.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, I'm gonna send out
Glake.
order.
Glake! Glake!
Greg, neck. Greg.
I'm gonna have BD hype up the eggs.
Alright, Morta, let's battle
he's like,
this giant palm tree.
Glue! Glue! And they're all like,
Glake! Glake! Glake!
they're all hopping up and down.
God.
The smaller trees just go, Glue! Glue! Glue!
It's like
Glue! Glue!
trial by combat, my god.
All right, Mortar's fighting the big tree.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So the large. We'll call him Gluke. He's going first. He just drops his neck on top of Mortar. But that's not very much to hit. It's only a 12.
That'll barely miss.
Okay. Yeah. As the neck is coming down, Mortar like kind of dives out of the way, and you just see one of the faces just buried in the earth, and one just goes. Glue, as it just gets raised out of the ground. And all the eggs just go,
Glake! Glake!
and they form a circle, like capturing you and Mortar in this big arena with them. So there is no exit that does not involve hundreds of eggs.
Alright, so as the heads start to like recoil back up, Mortar's gonna try and retaliate with a fire punch.
Punch him.
24 to hit.
And that will hit.
Let's go. 7 damage.
Yo, very nice.
He's almost in triple digits.
He's almost to triple from his 2,000 hit points. Ah! Yeah, Mortar just punches into the sassy face. This goes Gluke. Gluke.
Sidebar with you.
And as it's lifting up, the middle head just goes Gluke. On its way back up.
I don't know.
Also,
Maybe.
it's now burned.
But
Yeah, he's on fire.
I've never seen any of these before, so possibly.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
like
it'll.
cheer with the eggs.
Yeah, you start cheering with them.
Yeah.
They look around and go.
Glake! 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 Glake!
They're just screaming. So all around you,
Gleek!
forest of gleeks.
This is so weird.
Okay. The big dude. Your burn damage is 1, correct?
Correct.
He's on fire. Yeah. So all the way up his long neck, he's just like smoldering. And as he looks down, he just goes, Gluke. And dozens of the eggs from nearby just go. They all come flying in towards Mortar.
That seems unfair.
He's using egg bomb.
No tag teams.
So that's an 18 to hit and a 14 to hit.
Yeah, both of those hit.
Okay. Mortar, you take 7 total points of exploding egg damage, and you are covered in yolk.
Gross.
Covered in yolk.
Can you fry them?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I want Mortar.
He's making you breakfast.
I want Mortar to fry up some eggs, and Bentley will just take one and start to eat breakfast.
Over here! The eggs go.
It is child.
They start screaming.
They were terrified by that, but not by the smashing of the eggs on.
They were dead anyway. They can reconstitute.
Not anymore.
Oh, too late for that.
Yeah, shit. So the cheers turned from gleeks to shrieks. And that's when the morning went from good to great. As a bacon Pokemon shows up and Bentley's like, sick! And then Coffee Bean guy.
Cut me off a piece of that Psyduck!
Oh no!
Mortar's gonna go for a Mach Punch.
Yeah, punch him in the face. Please do.
Oh baby, 24 to hit again.
Mortar.
9 damage.
9. Mortar's gonna
nearly
be like,
with
I
the
am
pushback
Mortar.
as well. I wanted to push him into his eggs.
All right, yeah. Mortar comes in with a strong punch to the thick belly of this thing as it kind of just absorbs the hit. And once again, you hear Glook. And a bunch of the eggs go and throw themselves in from the crowd. On the bright side, he's thinning the herd for you. That's a 1, a 5, and a 24. So an animal will do it. Take 1 point of egg damage and you are covered in yolk.
And you are covered in yolk.
It's just weird to say.
So did Mortar move step up in the initiative?
He did.
Okay. I'm gonna have Mortar wipe off the yolk with his big arm and go for another Mach Punch.
Okay.
20 dirty.
Oh, 20.
20 dirty.
Yeah, it's dirty.
On the rocks.
Filthy.
7 damage.
7 damage. Dang, dude. Mortar's flying through this guy. Yeah, because he's still on fire. Mortar comes in with
a while since Mortar battled, I think.
Another strong punch to this thing as you hear Glook. And then this blue flame begins to grow out of 2 of the sides of the head. And just heads down towards Mortar. Mortar, please make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
16. You take half.
Half of 100.
Oh boy.
So 4 and 7 would be 11 is halved to 5.
Okay. Alright.
Take 5 points of dragon damage as blue fire surrounds you, and a number of the shrieking gleeks are just immolated. The screams and cheers do not stop.
Gleek! 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 Gleek!
Phoebe joins the chorus.
Alright,
Bye, guys.
also, it should be taking burn damage, right?
It is.
Okay,
I got
just
you.
checking.
I got you.
Yeah.
So Bentley's gonna send out Manny into his satchel and have like point to him like watch Mortar battle.
Yeah. Manny, seeing and smelling all the just burning eggs, is just like.
I'll like slowly sneak one to him.
Okay, he's like.
But again, focus on Mortar. And I'll
As
go
he's just
for
eating egg.
I'll go for fire punch this time.
Not feeling qualified to discuss philosophical implications of that.
16.
16 exactly hits.
Alrighty.
Bomb him. Bomb him in the face.
Oh, 13 damage.
Ooh, baby. Yeah, one more strong punch. This thing is now further burning. As it just goes. Glook. And more eggs dive into the fray. Cool. That is a 13, a natural 20, 18, 12.
Oh, wow. 2 hits with a crit.
Okay. So that's 3 and 10. You take 13 points of egg damage and you are covered in yolk. Critically so.
Too bad you're not Gaston.
Critical yolk.
Critical yolk.
Steal them yolks.
Alright, so Mortar's gonna run in and try and like get the yoke off of him by going with speed and going with another.
They all run over.
Oh, nat 20.
Nat 20.
Hot mama.
What did you crit with?
Mach punch. So does that push him back?
Oh yeah, if you'd like to.
Yeah, buddy. Alright. So it does. Oh, mama. That's
18?
17.
Because that's 7 plus 8 is 15.
Well,
plus 3.
8 plus 3 on the crit is
11.
Oh, and then I add the 3 on top of this too?
Well, you're adding that up as 7, right? A 3 and a 4.
Right.
That's 7. Plus the 2d4, right?
Well,
7 plus
the
11.
crit is
18.
the max damage.
Correct.
And then I add my roll.
Correct. So it's 8 plus 7.
It's 11 plus 7, which is 8. Yeah, 11 plus 7, 18. So you were right.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm bad at math.
But you gotta have faith.
Yeah.
I've gotta have eggs. Hold on.
God.
Greek.
Wait, but doesn't it plus 3 is
Greek.
Yeah, that was on the crit.
right?
Yeah. So with a strong punch, as Mortar just like closes the distance, the yolk's flying everywhere, slams into this thing's belly, and it slides back just into the sea of eggs. Some of them get out of the way. You should save one.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive bomb.
Incoming.
There's hundreds.
Is another blue fire breath.
It's still up.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's still up. I don't know why I rolled because the blue fire breath is a dex save, but
Oh, okay.
it was a 17, but it doesn't matter.
Wow. 15 for Mortar.
15.
So well.
It's Mortar, man. He's a beast.
You only take, that's what, 6, 12, you take 6 damage. Not bad. 6 points of dragon fire.
Yeah, but if I don't hit this, we could be in some trouble.
Oh, we're probably there anyway. You challenged Gluck, King of the Eggs.
You told me 2 turns ago he was head away.
No.
Alright.
God, no.
Fire punch, Mortar, do it.
Get that crit.
Nope, that's a miss.
Oh, see, what you should have done is roll better. Because now, as Mortar comes in for another punch, Gluck just drops the hammer again. Down comes the neck. He misses. That's a 12.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, it goes Gluck. As the neck just slams into the ground. And as he misses, he splatters a couple more eggs, and they go. And they're jumping up and down. The whole sea of eggs is moving.
They're like Mad Max.
Yeah. So as the head comes down and Mortar dodges out of the way, he'll try and bop it with a Mach Punch jab.
A Mach Punch Junior.
Oh baby, 21.
We'll see if Monty and Glenn can like perch on one of the executors.
Okay.
That's 6 damage.
It's like a living tree.
Yeah, they will allow it. Sweet. They're too busy chanting Gluck to care or notice. Yeah, one more strong Mach Punch into this thing. Still going strong. As it just goes Gluck.
Where in the initiative order has Mortar gotten to?
He's almost there.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, it's only 1 egg this time. Oh, 1 singular egg with a 16 to hit you.
Yeah.
For 2 days. 1 egg just goes, and he just catapults himself. As Mortar's just like, he's like, oh dang.
Just kamikaze egg.
And he's again
covered in yolk.
Please, for the people. Alright.
Sufficiently coated in yolk.
Angered by yolk coverage, he's gonna go for Fire Punch. Oh, 12?
12 misses.
Of course it does.
Oh my.
That might be the end.
There's one more cry of Gluck. 1 more egg. For a 16 to hit you.
Uh-huh.
For 4 damage.
That exactly knocks out Mortar.
Another of the eggs just goes
Greek.
as he rolls into the middle of the arena as Mortar's like barely holding on. He just goes and just flies into his face and just covers Mortar in Yolk. As Mortar falls down backwards.
I'm just gonna immediately start like bowing and going, Glook.
Yeah.
Glook. Glook.
Yeah. Some of the other eggs will give their yolk to put out the smoldering glook.
Give their yolk.
Poor master. They're all yolk. There's no whites.
In yolk.
They're all yolk.
Full yolk.
Yeah.
Full in it.
Glook will look down at you and just go, Glook.
Oh.
So, Glook.
Glook.
Well, good match. That was pretty awesome.
I'll run over and just try and like wipe the yolk off of Mortar and pick him up.
Glook will object.
Oh.
He goes, Glook.
What?
Glook.
Like continue battling?
Glook. And he motions with his massive neck towards Mortar.
I don't know what that means.
All the eggs fall silent.
You go. I'll call Mortar back.
He goes, Glook. Hey, Bentley. You'd be so kind just to make a dexterity.
Oh my god! You pissed off Glook!
Glook plays for
I'm not gonna let him friggin' take Mortar.
He will take you instead.
An 18.
18 might not. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So Bentley, you dive out of the way. Oh my god, that's the most he's ever rolled. And ever will. You would take the equivalent of 7 points of damage, but thankfully you were sufficiently coated in yolk, protecting you from most of the heat. As you dive out of the way, holding Mortar, and also the bag with Manny in it, as you're like, no! As Glook bathes the area in a dull blue flame, and the eggs, once again, go,
Glink! Glink! Glink!
as Glook looks ready for blood. Everybody, please roll initiative.
What? What?
Glook is displeased. Glook was challenged.
Yeah, I want to try battling.
He was asked to fight, and he's still waiting for a challenger worthy of him.
Did I get any of the gleeks on my side?
All right, what do we roll? Who are we rolling?
Whoever's out. Whoever's out. Glook.
That's just Monty for me.
Okay, are you controlling the Eevee?
I only have voice.
Oh, the Eevee's not fighting.
Okay.
The Eevee's
So-
like, no.
I was gonna say,
She doesn't want to get coated in egg. Eggs.
no.
So eggs go first. The eggs, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of you. There are 11 targets.
Do we need to get at a battle map?
No, you're surrounded by eggs. You are within range and in the range of all of the eggs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Evinrude.
Really?
Yeah.
He was second in the initiative?
No. God, no.
He's being
Always
targeted.
being targeted.
No, the eggs. The eggs begin to barrage Evinrude with psionic waves. Does a 14 hit Evinrude?
Yep.
Evinrude, you take not very much damage. Just 4. 4 psychic damage as some eggs begin shrieking supersonically.
That still stings.
Does it go, Glink!
And Evinrude's senses are overloaded. He seems to be frozen with like, what is going on? Cheeky baby!
Chicken baby. Eggs.
Mm-hmm.
She's just gonna vine whip as many eggs as she can.
Go for it. Just roll. See what happens.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. Roll a d4 and then roll your damage.
D4. 4.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
2,
5, 7.
7?
7 damage.
Yeah, 4 eggs are just obliterated.
Yeah!
As Chicky Baby's vines are now coated in yolk. Yeah, she kind of flails them off. As Chicky Baby lays waste to just swaths of eggs. Bibi!
Bibi!
Just suplex one. Soft crunch.
BB is gonna And hype up Shirley.
Okay. Egg tree.
I'm after.
So non-tall Glook just goes, Glook. And he kind of like waddles closer. 9. Are we fighting Violet?
All of this right now?
Oh yeah.
Holy shit, guys.
All of the eggs.
This is
in
real
the trees and the big old
couple of eggs coming at you.
We need some trees to get on our side.
Keep giving them the pep talk. 15 on the die. That's an 18.
We need some kamikaze eggs to go rogue.
1 egg coming in at you. 5 points of damage.
So
Violet takes an egg to the face. She is covered in yolk.
It's never not going to be funny to me.
The eggs go next.
Again?
There are many
There's
eggs.
hundreds of them!
Yeah, but some of them are on ice side.
Phoebe, there are thousands of eggs.
But some of the eggs I hyped up were pals.
Do you guys want to do this?
They liked you for that fight.
I don't think we have a choice.
Well, I'm gonna have Monty go get Psyduck to have him try to like convince him otherwise.
Super
nice.
blast. Well, I was going to do something on my turn too.
First, yes, Monty, you are actually going to be hit in the face with some eggs. You're going to have all this egg on your face. That's 4 egg attacks. That's a 13, a 11, a 21, and a crit.
Oh, 3 hits.
Boy.
3 hits.
2 and a crit.
So 6.
I might not give you
8. It'll be 10. 16 total points of eggs.
Whoa.
And Monty is covered in yolk.
Okay.
Yeah. He is nearly half in one go.
Yolked. Okay, but now it's Monty's turn.
Alright, Monty, I'm going to tell Monty to go fly into my tent, grab Psyduck, and tell Psyduck to ask Gloop to leave.
Okay.
AKA make him leave.
Get out of here!
Leave! Go away!
Okay. Yeah, Psyduck will walk out to the sound of the screaming gleeks as he's trying to sleep still. He just goes, Whack.
Yeah. Can you like give me more clarity on what his end goal is?
He looks at you and just goes,
He can't cover my ears.
As all of the eggs just start to vibrate and shake.
Oh my god.
That's not what I wanted at all.
He just looks at you and goes, Gwark. The egg threat is no more.
The Great Egg Massacre of 2019.
Eviscerated all the eggs.
Luke's not gonna be happy.
No.
As Glook lets out a mighty roar, Psyduck just looks and goes, What?
Good work, Psyduck.
He goes back in the tent and just goes.
He took out all of the eggs?
As
shit.
the sort of
His mind. Just, alright, I'm going to bed.
The sort of egg general executors are like, Glook, as they start running away, as just large Glook is left.
Holy cow.
He seems furious though.
I can't imagine. We just
So
That's understandable.
So that's Monty's turn.
We just killed all of his children.
Hey William,
Yeah.
what are you doing? All that stands before you is enormous Glook.
He's gonna throw sand in his eyes.
I wanted to leave in peace.
Oh, his eyes, he's out of range.
But he can quickly climb his neck.
Sometimes you don't get what you want.
You try.
He's got
You wanna climb his
he's
neck?
got that speed.
Okay. The speed that he needs.
Yeah.
Alright. Have William roll on acrobatics. See if he can get up there. This
What
is
would that be? Dexterity?
Dexterity, yeah. This is not a willing creature. He does not want you on his neck.
That's 14.
14? Yeah, William is able to scale the neck.
Nice. And then he's gonna.
Okay. Yeah. Glook is blind.
Oh snap!
At least 2 of his faces are blind. One face can still see, but 2 faces are blind.
That was awesome.
So that's big.
Great job.
Glook is 2/3 blind. Congratulations. After William is Evanroot.
Alright, so Evanroot seeing William climb up to the top, he's gonna buzz down to like the legs and try and fire off a bug buzz at its torso.
Bug buzz.
Hopefully.
That's not gonna work. Regular bug bite instead. Fails miserably at...
Oh, the same roll!
Yeah,
he rolled 2 2s.
2 2s.
Nothing good happens.
That is insufficient. As Evanard is trying to figure out how to chomp through the palm tree trunk that is this thing's torso, Crash, you see an opening.
Before Crash does anything, I'm going to turn to him and be like, this sounds stupid, but I'm going to say it anyway. Since you got that put in your neck, do you have like a guardian sense?
He just looks at you as
like that for alligator, like, if we met another thing like that, do you think you'd be able to tell?
He just looks at the neck and just goes,
ah, freak, whatever. Just try to Aquafang it. Ah!
He roars into action.
That's a 17.
That will hit.
All right, let's do it.
Mother God.
Where's the 8? Oh, 1, 7, plus 6, plus 1.
14.
15.
15.
15? Would you like to do...
I'll stop.
Yeah, let's...
cold damage, or would you like to do non-cold damage?
Let's, I don't know what the advantage would be here. Cold. So, sure, let's go cold.
Okay.
And then grapple check.
Okay. Yeah. Crash runs up and grabs this thing around the enormous neck and just throws it to the ground. All right, it's gone. It's donezo. Crash. How do you want to do this? And do you want to do this?
Crash, he's gonna just run up being like, I don't, like, there's no, I wasn't like super into it. He's just gonna run up and like try to like bite it, and then seeing that he's like fully in control, he's gonna kind of just let it go. Okay. Like he's gonna slam it on the ground, but then like,
okay,
let it do its thing.
Like get away.
Not gonna try to do like a cool finishing move or anything.
Chomp through the neck.
He's just gonna be like, wow, that was, why was that?
Was it live?
Why did that happen?
Mortar was really, really close.
Oh, well, good. Sorry.
Yeah, not like you need the XP or anything. At all. It's fine.
But it happens.
It's okay. That's not how it works at all. You'll be okay. It's all good, dude.
Ah, dang it.
So as
that would have been so cool.
Yeah, as the mostly blind and dazed Glook is laying on the floor, and his whole egg army has dispersed. The ground is covered in yolk.
Oh my god.
All of the yolk begins to recongeal near Glook, and it just sort of lifts him, starts to slime him away.
Anybody want that thing?
The
Glook?
Yeah.
No.
It's pretty badass. You did most of the work.
I'm stepping in for me anyway, and like this is a nature thing. I don't want to mess with the ecosystem in that big of a way.
Seems
Where's
like it's
our leader?
like a god. In this I just wanted to battle one of the little eggs. I wanted to get some reps in.
You technically did battle the eggs.
You did kind of come out.
They kind of just splattered all over Mortar and me.
Yeah, but.
And then Psyduck got all that XP and evolved. He's a gold duck.
Just came out and breaks all of them and goes back to bed. Oh my god.
He didn't want to be awake.
That was crazy. Are there any rogue executes that...
There are several.
Okay.
That have, like, they're beginning to recongeal. Out of the eggs, like, shells are forming.
Any that Phoebe was able to...
Yeah, the ones that were chilling with Phoebe are
unionize.
Yeah. It seems that Psyduck was able to spare a few of the eggs.
I'm gonna try to catch some Gleek. Gleek. You wanna go with this ball, Gleek?
Gleek.
They just start circling your legs, cheering.
Gleek.
I am your new forest god.
Look at how tall I am.
For I have a smaller neck.
Alright.
I may not be able to reach the highest leaves, but the ones I can reach are more nutritious.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw a ball.
Yeah, throw a ball.
Pokeball.
Pokeball.
Roll that. Roll those D100s.
D100s, D100s. You're called D100s.
A D100?
Yes.
These two?
Those two.
Here we go! It's go time.
Good luck.
Get those unionized eggs.
An advantage because we're friends?
Good luck.
I mean, that would be impacted by the roll.
A gleek.
It doesn't matter.
Gleek.
The screaming stops. You've captured some gleeks. All of your Pokeballs start to shake.
Oh boy. I'll send William away.
Oh, rip. See you, William.
Bye, William.
As William's writing the executor down,
Good job,
kind of like
William!
slides up next to you, and you're like,
Good job!
Yeah, what's up? You catch some eggs, and he's like, high five. Disappears.
Good job!
He's gone.
That was crazy.
William disappears. You've captured a gleek, also known as an execute.
Hooray, Gleek.
I'm just curious. I want to look around perception-wise to see if now that kind of threat is leaving, if there's anything else that's like poking out, like, oh my god, it's safe or anything like that, or if it's still just us. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. So you didn't take any nighttime watches, so this isn't really like something you would technically know, but all of the eyes that have been watching you guys sleep all night have dispersed.
Were those executes?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you want me to send out Gleek? You can look at his eyes.
Well, I didn't see him, so I wouldn't know.
Didn't look at his eyes.
Interesting.
Goodness gracious.
Okay. Wow.
The other thing from the source ball is Mortar can regain HP every hour.
Yeah.
Can I do that so he's like stabilized?
Oh, that happens automatically.
Well, it's a 1d6.
Yeah. Go for it.
He's alive.
He's alive.
He's alright.
Sweet.
It is a new day, though, Ben.
It's a new day.
It's a beautiful day. Alright, I'm just gonna assume for the purposes of this that I had my egg sitting safely in my tent and not on my person when I was grabbing Mortar and barrel
You
rolling
threw
out of the
it
way.
at the executor.
Yeah, like, it'll reanimate. No, it won't.
That's how eggs work, right?
36.
36.
It was on 96, and then it tilted at the very last
Well,
second.
if only, if only.
That's why I was thinking the trees.
They're, of course, referencing the classic Academy Award nominated in my
Shia LaBeouf!
polls.
Just do it.
Somebody for a drink! Be great! That's not it.
Yeah, so that
Okay,
was...
you've captured Gleek.
Yay!
Done it.
Hooray, Gleek.
Gleek.
What are you gonna name him?
Gleek. Don't know.
You're gonna name him Gleek?
I thought you were gonna name him
Don't
Gleek.
hinder the process.
Might be. There's technically what, like 5 of them?
There's like 6 or 7.
Oh dang.
There's a bunch.
You unionize those eggs.
Name Baker's dozen.
Baker's dozen.
BD.
Farm to table.
BD.
God. Cage free. Cage free Gleek.
Cage-free Gleek. But also
Leave it.
cage.
I'll let it be.
Oh, God.
Well, congrats, babes.
Yay.
Unionize those eggs. I don't know what that thing's deal was, but that was not what I was expecting.
Lord of
He
the Forest.
appreciated Mortar's ability to battle and he wanted to keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's roll with that, because
That's what it seemed like.
I guess, could have been much more sinister.
To me, it was like...
What did you think?
I beat him, I get to keep him.
Like you were two generals
that's what I just said.
fighting, and he's like, winner gets to keep the general.
Yeah, that's what. Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah.
I just said he respected his battle ability and wanted to keep him.
Yeah, for sure.
Forest Boy's dead on.
Yeah, that was
Forest
it.
Boy.
Keep him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to.
He was gonna take him.
Well,
Prisoner?
No, like into his army.
It was his.
Yeah.
Bentley comes out and goes, "Which one of you eggs wants to fight?" That's a challenge.
And Gluck was like, oh, fuck off.
And the commander of the army goes,
listen to your
all right.
boy.
You don't fuck with me, I'll fuck with you.
That's his whole shtick, is just have my entire army stare at you, like, menacingly, and then I'll come in and just battle.
Okay, so I'm gonna pack up my stuff, grab Psyduck.
Okay.
What was that with Psyduck? He just obliterated 90% of the eggs.
That was nuts.
That guy's awesome.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
We should keep him. Definitely.
He's like the lost pylons to keep back the smoke monster.
Yeah. Can freaking see the future.
Alright, I'm gonna pack up.
We have to go back.
Stuff. No.
Yeah.
Who has my spell tag?
I do. I didn't really use it.
Tie it back to my satchel.
It kept the eggs away. Until it didn't.
Until it didn't.
Until you challenged them to a battle.
Until Bentley woke up and was like, hey, fight me!
Whoa. I really just wanted to see Manny and
Fight
Shadow
me, you
just crack
eggs.
some egg. Instead, it was...
Got Glenn on my arm.
Yeah.
It's a new day. Glenn. Glenn, soar!
Gleek.
Yeah. He goes,
I throw an egg.
he goes flying. He doesn't crash, but he does not fly. He's like,
Glenn.
Let's see if he has a nesting instinct. Also with the leak. He's like
well, he's on the ground now.
perching on him.
Yeah. He is on the ground.
Pudgy Pidgey.
Pudgy Pidgey.
You can put your egg in the gleeks.
I'm gonna pick up Glenn, and I'm just gonna like raise and lower him, and like flap your wings, Glenn, flap your wings, flap your wings, Glenn, stick your wings out.
I think you're just gonna concuss him.
He's just being flailed.
And then I'm
Trying
gonna
to kill that bird.
toss him in the air. Flap your wings, Glenn. He's doing it. He's beginning to
All you needed to do was have shaken baby syndrome.
He flaps his wings, and the bandages come untied, and he goes,
Monty, give him a light
he
tailwind.
can fly again!
It wasn't successful.
Okay, Monty starts doing it, he goes, no, he can do it. Glenn is flying.
Yeah, Glenn!
Glenn's forced.
Glenn!
Gleek.
Fly, Glenn, fly!
The braces have fallen off of his wings, and he can now fly.
The real
Forrest
races
Gump
were up
bitches.
here.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah. He's flying again.
Yeah.
Glenn's in the air, guys.
Let's have a race.
Oh
Immediately?
my god.
Jesus.
Jumping right into it.
Now that you're healed.
Hey,
Come on, fly!
Are you-
Fly, let's race, come on! Are you getting any parenting tips from Milo right now?
Come on, Manny, stop! Hit it with your head!
Fucking bap him in the back of the head, you fucking idiot!
Shake him around.
Go back, you moron!
God. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Okay. Well,
Come on.
race.
Fucking do it.
Alright, yeah, we're gonna race.
I'm gonna throw out Growl. Growl wants to race, I'm just kidding. Growl just look at me and be like,
Glenn.
they're fucking birds, man. No.
It's a Pidgey.
Alright, you guys. 3, 2, 1, race!
What are we counting it all up?
Yeah.
They're racing too.
What is this count as 10?
Yeah. That's a 0. It makes no progress. It's a D10, but you can roll your roll of 0 to 9.
Not good. That is.
It's a lot of 2.
Yeah, mine's real bad.
His isn't. Hers isn't good either.
Montgomery.
115?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
That's a nine.
Hello. Hello.
115? How'd you do that?
9.
You gotta wait all your dice. No.
18.
Glenn's
This
just
is 19. This is 19. 19.
circles the globe and comes back.
30.
It looks like he hasn't even left
You did.
yet, but he's like flickering. He's going that
18,
fast.
20, 25.
Glenn tries
91.
back in time.
31, you won by 2.
Glenn!
Glenn is back.
Dig it.
When Glenn,
Pidgey.
when Glenn is in
Pidgey.
full flight, his pudge gives way and it's all feathers. He's very sleek.
Oh,
full flight.
snaps.
And then he lands and stops, and all the feather goes. And he's back up to being pudge.
Good job, Glenn. Good job, Monty.
Glenn!
You're doing a good job.
Monty looks very confused. He's like, he's a ball. How does he fly?
Much less beat me in a race.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you guys fly above us and kind of just like do some maneuvers.
Yeah, they'll fly up. The hoot is still up there circling.
Cool. Just keep an eye on us.
Doing his laps.
Run your sets, kid.
Cool.
Yeah, they're up there.
Start heading back. Keep walking. Get Psyduck. Psyduck, we're ready to roll, bud.
Start rolling
Get some
him.
unprecedented power, my man.
He just goes. You alright?
Yeah, I was just scared.
Alright. He looks at you and just goes.
So, Psyduck, do you battle often? Oh, you're really good at it, and thanks for your help. Scared off this egg army.
For sure. Let's
follow
keep
the
heading,
duck.
Yeah, as you guys
away, bud.
As you guys pack up camp and keep walking, you're like,
It's covered in yolk.
the ground is covered in yolk. Covered in yolk. As you march away
It's sad.
through the yolk, you can still see Gluck is very long. They're still dragging him, and the eggs are beginning to like reconstitute out of the yolk.
So it's not all tragedy.
I think it's honestly fine. I don't think he would use them if they were just gonna die. That would be very sad.
Hey, he seemed pretty savage when he's like, mortar mine.
Touche.
Actually, his exact words were Gluck.
Yeah, that is true.
Let's not put words in his mouth. We weren't there. We can't say for sure what he said or didn't say. Fair. You guys are incredibly close to Mayburn. Let's fucking get there. And you survived the Gluck onslaught. So we can say that you have arrived right on the outskirts of Mayburn.
Cool.
And that is where we will end for now.
Made it.
The smell of sweet smell of cheese on the air.
We made cheese.
Our heroes have survived a troubling encounter with a roaming herd of executes without being covered in yolk. Despite their success, they are again reminded of the dangers of traveling beyond familiar paths.
Happened. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the post show if that's your jam. If not, we'll see you next week.
It better be your jam, your blackberry jam.
Wow.
Your boysenberry jam, your boysenberry jam. Hey.
Those charged. We'll see you guys later.
Clink!
There you go.
Gluck. Alright, get him stopped. Let's get it started.
Let's have Psyduck play some waste. Let's have him shatter those eggs.
It's like Misty's Psyduck.